Hello everyone, welcome to what should be, without fear for the future, the final part of my Digimon World 2003 livestream series. It's been a long journey. We are in the post-game now after finishing the game last part, and I've been off-screen leveling just a tiny bit. More than anything though, I've been trying to win Freezebug cards from Cardmon because I got stuck on a tamer on the Card Dual Island who was just a bit too strong last part. So we spent a bit of time and I found out that you can apparently reset your game to shuffle what cards you win, which I did not know until today, and that's really annoying because it would have really helped me out in the long run and would have saved me hours and hours of trying to get Cardmon and then trying to beat Cardmon because they always run away, which is very annoying. And my Agumon was not fast enough, but he had the strongest attack to be able to actually knock them out fast enough. That's why he's a little bit higher level than the other two. That really is the only reason. But yeah, you can see here that it's asking about overwriting previous data. That's just because I've just been on it now to try and get the Freezebugs, which I have done. So let's jump into this stream and let's make it a good one as we finish Digimon World 2003 once and for all. So first things first, just to quickly go through what's going on. So Agumon, I've got Wargreymon to 99 because I've been using Terraforced, it's my strongest attack, but I'll now shift back to Metal Garurumon for him because we want to level that up. Hopefully we'll get at least some of the new evolutions this part, but if we don't, we'll see. So still, I'm going to use Cannondramon because it's my strongest one on Munmon, and I'm going to use Devimon for Renamon. I'm hoping to unlock my Otismon at least before I finish the game, but if I don't, I don't. We'll just go through. The bigger priority for me is to just get everything done. So, still got all the healing items that I had last time. Obviously, I've used a few bits off screen. I've been building up my money. I'm going to try and save my money if I can, because I want to see if I can buy chips and things in Amaterasu City just to boost up stats a little bit. But for now, we are in Quinlong City because we just beat the first of the post-game bosses who was here, and this is the nearest save point I could find to where I could fight some Cardmon that I needed. If you need Freezebug, which is a very important program card, I'll show that off now, actually. Fishing in Kicking Forest is the best place to get it because the card pack there gives you Freezebug, has a chance of dropping Freezebug. And as I found out, if you save the game before you open your pack and you don't get what you want, you can reset. So what is Freezebug? This is Freezebug. We have seen it plenty of times in card battles up to this point in the game. But basically, if they use a program card, you can use Freezebug to counter that program card and delete it to cancel its effect. If you think of it like Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like negating a card effect so that it doesn't happen, basically. So this first folder is going to be the one we're going to try and use, which is a Devimon folder, similar to what we had, but I decided I'm going to use Lady Devimon, because it's a decently strong Digimon that's still in the theme, costs 2 blocks to summon and I have 4 copies of it, rather than the Myotismon and bigger power ones. And I'm going to focus more on cards like this to get cards back from the trash to help us out in that match that we struggled with last time. We've still got 4 Summon Angemons, we've got 4 Recall Cycles, 4 Freezebugs, some searching cards, some discarding cards. It may take us a few tries, but that's it. The Leomon folder is pretty similar to what it was. I've just added some stronger program cards in and all the Freezebugs. And then my last one, which I've called Summon, is basically just a bunch of powerful program cards with no Digimon because we're going to use Summon Angemon and Summon Devimon. It may show up, it may not. We'll see how it goes in the card battles. But yeah. So, my first priority, before we go do any post-game bosses or anything, is get that card island done. I want to go finish off the card battles. Because we got right near the end last time. We only have 2 card battles left to get the trophy. And while I do feel like Freezebug is going to be a big help, I wanted to get 4 copies because, quite frankly, I don't trust that this will go smoothly, but we'll see. Hello, Brachiomon. Alright, so for Brachiomon, you are weak to ice. The nice thing as well is that while I'm making my way towards the island and towards the bosses, we will get battles, so my Digimon will get some XP. I can't guarantee that we'll get loads of level ups, because it depends on how strong those Digimon are. But yeah. Unfortunately with the Cardmon, because of how strong they were in the post game, I couldn't just use Agumon's weaker Metal Garurumon and get levels up there. I've tried to level them up a little bit since last part, but why have I gone to the forest? I don't want to go to the forest. I want to go to the other place. I want to go to Dual Island. Basically, this whole part is going to be a lot of boss battles, because that's all we've got left in the first game. Oh, hello, Shogun Gekomon. You're different. It's basically just going to be a lot of boss battles and the card battle island. This could be a really long stream, or it could be a really short stream, depending on how long it takes to do everything, but we'll just play it by ear and go through until we've finished the post game. Because as I alluded to last part, the post game of Digimon World 2003, it's cool that we get a post game at all. Like, we get these extra little areas, we get to like run around the world and do extra little things, but it feels very tacked on because, or like they stopped halfway through, because there's a bunch of things to find. The problem is that you're only allowed access to the Central East server. You can't go any further, which is a real shame because it would be very fun to go back around the world again and like have extra bosses and extra things to do. But they kind of all just put it in the East server, so it feels very like last minute. But that's not to say that it's a bad post game. It's fine. And to be fair, when you're done with all that, you could always just like try and unlock all the other Digivolve forms, so there's still plenty of gameplay to you. But the problem really is just, that's all it is just some boss battles and then you're done. But yeah. So it might not be the most glamorous post game in the world, but it's still fun. Like, I'm glad it's there. For me, the main story is the big attraction of the game. Like, going through with different Digimon, getting the different forms, trying out which Digimon you want to use, and like, you know, fighting all the bosses and going through the big storyline. Like, things wrapped up quite quickly last part, but I do like that it gets very high stakes, the story. But yeah, so back on Dual Island. Since I've already beat all these tamers, they will just let me past. But we got stuck here. This tamer, Alice, was horrendous. Passage? No, you must defeat me. We have just Alice and then Keith to fight for the trophy. So, let's give this a try with the new and improved Devimon folder. Any blue? Okay, she's got one freeze bug in her hand right away. That's not good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Before anything happens, I'm gonna add a freeze bug to my hand, because I'm absolutely gonna need a freeze bug for this. Because I fear what they have. That's the card I'm dreading, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they're gonna freeze bug me when I try and do this. So we just gotta deal with it, yeah. This is what sucks. They use one card and they get rid of all of my non-black cards, and unfortunately for me, I don't think we can win this first round. I think this first round is just a ridiculous... Like, let me show you what this hand is. Their first hand is 2 draw cards, 2 remove from the hand cards. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to win this first round, genuinely. I mean, the only way I could do it is if I darkness scaled them first, but I didn't have that, and I only get 1 copy. Oh, but her, she gets 4 copies of this card. 4! Yeah, I have nothing. I have no cards in my hand. I can't win this round. Like, it's literally impossible to win the round for me. All they need to do is summon 1 Digimon, is just draw the game, and they win because of the stupid draw requirement. So basically, it comes down to these 2 rounds. Now, thankfully, I know that looks bad because I've just used the freeze bug and everything. But here's what we're going to do. This is why... I can't use it until the main phase. Okay. This is why I've done this grinding for Freeze Bug. I need as many draws as possible. Yeah, see, Vicious Hacking right there. That's the card that sucks so much. I gotta just draw as much as I can from my deck to give me the best chance here. Let's see what they get rid of. They get rid of my Vicious Hacking. Honestly, not the worst thing. Because I have a way to add Vicious Hacking, I have a way to add a Digimon to my hand. And look at that, Darkness Gale and Vicious Hacking. Amazing. Look! Again! Another one! And you know what the worst part is? I can try and fire back with my own. But what she's going to do is another Freeze Bug. Oh, God. Like, I genuinely think this would be impossible using any other colour besides black. Right. Let me try mine on her. Anything? Get rid of the draw cards, at least. And they have one Vicious Hacking. Right. So, right now I'm okay-ish. I'm actually going to let them do it first. I don't want to add a card for them to just get rid of it. Oh, they'll get rid of that. That's fair. Thankfully, I can win this round with a very easy summon. Just summon Devimon, end the round, I win. No. And there you go. So that's 1-1. We beat her in the way she beat us. Getting rid of her stupid hand. She's used 2 out of 4 of them. And she has another Freeze Bug. We have a Freeze Bug though, thankfully. Right. So, here's what I'm going to do. Ah, see, they're going to try and Freeze Bug me. Well, I'm going to Freeze Bug them and show them how they like it. Freeze Bug that. Now, normally I would go for the Darkness Gale, but I actually think I need... What do I think? Is there a way for me to check what's in my hand? I don't think there is. I really want to... I'm going to go Freeze Bug. I'm going to go Freeze Bug because they've just used theirs now. Let's see what they have. Darkness Gale. Yeah, see, they're going for it again. Again. Let's stop that card right now. Right, that's fine. We can deal with that. 1 black energy is fine. What are the last 3 cards? Good. That's what we like to see. 2 Lady Devimon. And of course it's Creepymon. Oh my god, I lose because of stupid Creepymon. Yeah, I just didn't have the power in the end. Like, and the worst part is they still have another card in reserve. So even if I could somehow get my power up, it wouldn't be enough. Alright, I knew this would take more than 1 try, but... The worst part is I don't even know how you can counter this. Like, I think for this one I would just need to find, like... The 3rd round, I just need a way to power up enough, but... I don't know, that's tricky. This is easily the hardest tamer in the game, like, by far. Like, they designed this tamer to be a horrible round. Okay. Pretty terrible hand. I can't do anything with that. Even if I go for my Darkness Gale, it's just going to get Freeze Bugged. I could save it, but they'll just Vicious Hacking it out of my hand. I lose them, so they're going to the trash no matter what. I just have to take the Freeze Bug and just deal with it, yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, I just didn't draw a good hand here. So they get rid of my 2 Summon Angemons, and then they put Vicious Hacking all my Digimon. That's 1 Lady Devimon gone. Okay, not the end of the world. 2nd one. Because the worst part is they get all these stupid draw cards. 2. Right. They draw 2, and they still have the draw 6 card in the hand as well. Let's see what happens though. So I have one Devimon. They have nothing right now. But they have 4 cards in the hand, so they're very much likely... Yeah, exactly. Delete Matrix on top of that. Just to make sure. Oh. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to win that round. I genuinely don't know how you can win that round. Well, we got 2 freeze bugs. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Vicious hacking. There's the vicious hacking. And if I go freeze bug, they freeze bug my freeze bug, and I lose a freeze bug. So honestly, my best bet is to just try and vicious hacking them back, and just draw out the freeze bug that way. Yeah, they got rid of freeze bug, which actually is the best outcome I could ask for. Alright, charge terminal. I got Ecoli Cycle, which is great. Now they go for this horrible card here. Thankfully, I actually have a freeze bug and I've just used up theirs. So get rid of that. Now I can keep going with things. I'm actually going to add another freeze bug to my hand because I want to make sure I'm ready for anything here. I can't take any more risks on this. Grab another freeze bug. The problem though is I'm going to need freeze bug for this. Look at that, another vicious hacking again. Stop it. You are not getting into my hand. Right. I know Devimon won't be enough, so I'm going to need some more power to my field. What we got? Anything special? Not really. I'll go for Lady Devimon. Grab a Lady Devimon. Give us some more power. Put whole hand in trash, yeah. See, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to deal with that. In fact, I might also do the same. I really would like to use Darkness Gale, but I'm scared it's not going to work. Or I'm scared they're going to have 2 strong Digimon cards. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab another Deceive Cloak so we can add anything we need. And we're going to see what they get. I'm so scared of a freeze bug, but I've got to deal with it. Right. No, let's wait and see if they do anything. They pass, that's fine. Let's see what they do first. What do they have? Oh, just a really ridiculously powerful field, yep. God, I hate this Tamer. There's like nothing you can do here. I would need a way to destroy all the Digimon on the field. I don't think that would even be enough, because it's the defense that they've got. Yeah, I don't think I can win this one. I think I've genuinely lost again. Because there's just too much power on the field. Like, even if I turn their attack to 0, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna surrender and just try again. I think I'm gonna get rid of the card that returns things to the trash, because I thought it would be useful, but the fact you can't use it during the program phase kind of ruins it. Alright. I gotta beat Creepymon. And honestly, I think the best way to beat Creepymon is to just run a Creepymon in my deck. And I need a card or two. I need a card or two that can delete Digimon off the field completely. So let's do that. Let's start with this. We're gonna add... Put all non-white Digimon to trash. Return all to hand. No. Let's do the Sacred Spear. Because we can combo that with Angemon. That's fine. Honestly, I thought this would be really useful. Because it gets rid of power... Defense would be what would matter. It is useful, but honestly, I'm actually going to take it out for this match. Specifically so that... What do I need, though? What do I need? I think a Tidal Wave and a... I think one of those two cards might help me more. I thought Digimon Charge would be really useful, but honestly, I don't know if it is now. But I don't want to have no Digimon, is the thing. Is there a way I can counter the... The problem I've got is they'll put whatever I've got into the trash, which is just frustrating. The other way I could do it is get rid of all the AFP, but I'm not confident that'll work. Nah, let's get Creepymon into the deck, because he would give me something... Creepymon would give me a bit of power, at least. I need Program Chart, I need that. These at least can add a Digimon to the hand, would be nice. Let's try that version of the deck. See if we could do any better here. Because this is it. This is, without a doubt, I think this is even... I mean, maybe the card game master will show me how ridiculously tough he is. But this feels like the hardest tamer because of all this dumping your hand nonsense that they've got. And I can't even counter it with Freeze Bug because they'll just counter my Freeze Bug. I know what Freeze Bug... Like here, they immediately go for the stupid Darkness Gale, which kicks everything out of my hand. So that's going to trash, that's going to trash, that's going to trash. I don't have anything I can do. The only thing I can think to do is to try and grab my own Darkness Gale, but that just gets freeze bugged, so that won't work. I'm just going to have to hope I draw 2 lucky cards here. Nope, not enough. I think I just lose round 1. Because there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do to deal with all that they have. It's just insane. Lady Devimon goes. No. Summon Devimon's gone. I have 1 single card in my hand. They'll keep drawing cards. And the only way I don't lose this is if they don't summon a Digimon. And I can just summon a Digimon. But I don't remember if I had any more in my hand. I have 1 Devimon. Okay, I might win this round, but I'm not confident. Yeah, no, I forgot. They delete Digimon anyway. Like, this generally feels like the most unwinnable round possible. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to win this. Because as soon as they start, they get rid of everything. And I think the only way you could win it is if you had all your black cards in your first round. So that Darkness thing doesn't work. Then after they've used that, you'd have to go through all your different plays from there. Which feels like an insane lucky dip draw to get that. Because I'll tell you right now, they're going to do it again. Vicious hacking, there's vicious hacking. Well, I'll try my vicious hacking, but it's probably going to get stopped by them. Yep, there's the freeze bug. Ugh, this might take a few attempts, because this is insanely difficult, what they're going for here. I need a Deceive Cloak first of all. I'm going to try my own Darkness Gale against them, because I've drawn out the freeze book. Let's see what they have. Darkness Gale, yeah. They're going for Darkness Gale, which will get rid of my draw 6 card. So let me try Darkness Gale back. They can't draw. I genuinely think without my own Darkness Gale, this would be actually impossible. Right. I just have to summon a Digimon. That's all I have to do to win this round now. So they've got no cards left. I've got 1 Lady Devimon. Thank God. Oh. My God, this is so cruel, this round, this match. It's just not good enough. Yep, Darkness Gale again. And if they get that off, I lose everything but 2 vicious hackings, which makes me lose instantly. My choice is to go for Ecoli Cycle, which could just be Freeze Bugged. Go for Freeze Bug, which will likely be just Freeze Bugged. How many blues do they have? Yeah, see, I think they got a blue, so I think they have Freeze Bug again. Or I go for a Charge Terminal and hope I draw 2 black cards that help me out. I think I have to do that. I think that's all I've got here. Because I think 2 of those other plays that would be better will just get stopped. I actually got lucky there. No Freeze Bug, no Ecoli Cycle, no Charge Terminal, and no Sacred Spear, which also would have been a massive help for me. Right. I've got a Vicious Hacking now to figure out what I'm going to need to win this round, because quite frankly, this is going to be insanely hard to do. Okay, I can get rid of 1 Creepymon, so leave him with a Devimon and Creepymon. There is a way I can do this, and it's a very difficult way, but I have the 1 card in my hand that could give me the win. But I need a really good draw here. Basically, my plan is going to be, we're going to Ecoli Cycle, because they can't stop me now. So definitely round 2 and 3 are the only ways you can win this. We're going to Ecoli Cycle, and we're going to specifically go for the Draw 6 card, this one right here. Unfortunately, where is it? I need 6 really good cards to win this. Because I just don't have anything. I can't win with no cards. I need to beat 1 Creepymon and 1 Devimon. That actually might give me the win. I think I did it. I think I've actually got the cards I need here. We've got Vicious Hacking. We get rid of Creepymon first. So all they have is Summon Devimon. There's no use using... Misery Gate is useless here, because they don't have any way to summon anything. I think I win. So now we can summon my 2 Digimon. Creepymon gets 10 times the number in our trash, so he's basically like a weaker version of Saber Leomon. Get that off. Freeze Bug, we finally win. Oh my god, that was insane. And I'm not going to bother with anything else because I just want the win here. Good. That was the most horrible card battle. Like, screw that card battle. Like, who designed this tamer? That was the cruelest deck you could give someone. Not even the champion. Alright, let's fight Keith, the king of cards. Let's see what he has. My main man, Green Sea, what is up? You've come far, but my flayed your luck ends here. Let me explain it to you. You see, the card king, that would be me, is perfect. I'm simply too good to lose, capiche? You got it? Alright then, let's go. Alright, cool. Time for the ultimate battle. Against Keith. And I'm going to use my... I'm going to try my Leomon deck first. And if things go really bad, we'll go for my other deck. But I want to try and win with my favourite deck. So he has a freeze bug. I know that. But I can do this. We can Darkness Gale. He will freeze bug. However, this is why freeze bug is so important as a card for a deck. We can freeze bug back. Darkness Gale gets rid of all their non-black cards, which is basically going to be all their drawing cards, leaving him with just 2 cards there. We got 2 Summon Angemons. I got to play this as carefully as possible now. 2 Ecoli Cycles, that's great. What I want to do now is we're going to Ecoli Cycle the 2 cards that I've just used, Charge Terminal, and I'm going to also Ecoli Cycle the other one. I'm going to charge the Terminal first, because I want to add as many cards into my deck as possible. Give myself the best chance for this. We want to win this first try. Before anything else, let's Vicious Hacking and see what we're dealing with for the rest of this round. Let's be safe. A Myotismon and a Devimon. Right. Summon Devimon is obviously the less threatening thing. We can beat Myotismon, no problem. I'm going to add Darkness Gale back before we finish this round off. And I'm actually going to end things there, yes. Specifically so I can have Darkness Gale back in my deck. To possibly draw back into it. Play 1, summon Angemon, which will beat 1 summon Devimon. They didn't even play it. That's an interesting move. Yeah, alright, cool. Round 1, done. I guess because they didn't want to waste it. Let's see round 2. So they have another Freeze Bug, and they have a red card, which is probably the Volcanic Cannon card, to deal 60 to all my Digimon. So, not a great hand. It's not bad. Sableleomon's good. That's a great card to draw. Charge Terminal, yep. That's fine. Let's go for another Charge Terminal. We want to draw as much as we can right now, before we have to worry about what's coming up. Unfortunately, if they drew a Darkness Gale, I'm in a lot of trouble. Let's see if we can get the Vicious Hacking off, because I don't think it'll work, but let's try it. Freeze Bug, yeah. I figured Freeze Bug was coming. Charge Terminal again. Okay. A green card, interesting. Right. They're adding any program card they want to the hand. Okay. Good. Alright, so we got Sableleomon, 2 Grappleomons, and a Leon. They've got something in mind. I'm going to save those cards until the end of the round. Okay, they're going to summon something from the hand. That's fine. What are they bringing out? Sableleomon. That's fine, I can beat that. 60 damage to all non-red Digimon. That's fine too, I can deal with that, because we'll still be stronger. Doesn't stop my Sableleomon. We cannot draw. This is where... Oh, I hate this, because I've got to summon an Angemon to do this. Summon 2 Angemon. Let's see what happens next. All Digimon into trash. No! Oh, I should have let him do it. Well, that throws that round out. Stupid draw rule. Alright. So they bring a Digimon from the hand. Gallimon. Alright. Yeah, I think I should have saved my Summon Angemon. Because I didn't know he was going to do that. Oh god, the pressure's on now. I gotta win this round. Okay. Well, we know a Freeze Bug is gonna happen. Let's get the Freeze Bug out of the way now. Well, yes, let's get Freeze Bug out of the way right now. There's the Freeze Bug done. What I'm gonna do is... I think my best plan of action is Darkness Gale. Yeah, I saw that coming, so because Darkness Gale's coming, let's go Darkness Gale, get rid of what they've got. Blue, Charge Terminal, Cancel Wheel. They have 1 card left in the hand. Okay. Can we win with this? I think we can. As long as it's not 99.99. What is their last card in the hand? Pick a card from the deck. So any card that they want. That's fine. I could have powered up my Digimon. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Let's power up as much as we can before anything terrible happens. If it's a delete card, we lose. Draw 2. If they draw a fire one, I lose instantly. Did they draw a Digimon card is the question. What did they draw? Oh my god, I lose the control parts. Are you kidding me? Freaking control parts, man. What a miserable way to lose to my own Digimon. Alright. Well, that was attempt 1. Ha ha ha, you see, it's like the way I was saying. I am the card king. You just don't have what it takes to defeat me. Yeah, no, Keith, I'm gonna beat you. We got through that horrible last tamer, we can beat you too. Now the thing is, I actually don't think I need the Devimon folder. I think we can win this with the Leomon. And I want to win with Leomon, because Leomon is my guy. Ooh, a lot of draw power. That's actually pretty good. What do they go for? Chrono. Yeah, see, they're going for this. I should have known they were going to go for that. Unfortunately, it sucks that I got to get rid of my charge terminals. Ooh. No, it doesn't. Actually, charge terminal now. Let's see what we draw. Anything we want to keep. Freeze bugs. 1, 2, yes. Okay, I'm gonna keep a freeze bug. I have the perfect play. I have the perfect play right here. Wait, I can totally make. Can I make this work? I think the way I can do this is 2 freeze bugs and no, hold on. 1 freeze bug and 2 draw cards, maybe? Let's do 1 freeze bug, because I go second. If I keep 2, it'd be a waste. Let's do that. The most diverse hand possible for us. Right. Now we charge terminal to draw 2. Pretty decent. Put the whole hand in the trash. Right. Freeze bug attempt here. Likely to be freeze bugged. I saw that coming. Yes. Unfortunate. Gotta deal with it. Alright. Immediately, I know those 2 cards are good. I need the... No! Are you kidding me? Oh, the freeze bugs! Oh my god. No! That's all my freaking hand. Fine, we'll have to win in round 2 or 3. Are you actually kidding me with that? Oh, that sucks. Oh, he does have Darkness Gale. And the Creeping on the boot. Yeah, no. Screw you. You need Darkness Gale for round 1. You really do. Oh my god. Yeah, this Card King is a nightmare. But this is it. This is the final card battle. The last one was the worst, easily. Right, I'm gonna just draw out the freeze bug. Just show me freeze bug. Yep, there it is. I swear to God, like half of these card battles are just freeze bugs. Right, what do we have? Ecoli Cycle. I'm gonna go for Desire Access, because we need as many cards as possible for this, and I don't think those are the cards I need. Draw 2. Well, if you're going to draw 2, I'm going to try and draw 6. But knowing my luck, they'll have Cancel Wheel and screw me over that way. How did I know? How did I know? The freaking Cancel Wheel, the chart, the freeze bugs, the Cancel Wheels, everything to stop us from playing the game. Oh, forget this. Oh my god. Where's the forfeit button? I can't win with just a crap Leomon. They'll just delete him off the field. I know what's coming. I know it's coming. Oh. Let's just see what happens. What is it that's coming up? Sable Leomon. Right. I don't think this will work, but let's try. Yeah, see, it bypasses it no matter what you do. It's so hard! What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, alright. I guess I've got to use my black deck because of the Darkness Gale that they have. Right. Fine. Devimon it is. Because they have freeze bug. No matter what, they have Chrono Balance. I don't like Chrono Balance. It's such a stupid card. I know they'll have freeze bug, is the thing. I'm going to keep Ecoli Cycle, Darkness Gale, I'm going to use Charge Terminal right now. Let's do that. Draw 2. I have Freeze Bug. That'll work. I need to use Darkness Gale. Vish. I think I need to keep Deceive Cloak, Darkness Gale, and Vicious Hacking. Or Freeze Bug. No, Freeze Bug. Freeze Bug. We need Freeze Bug, Darkness Gale, and the other one. Let's get rid of everything that isn't theirs. Because we need to Darkness Gale right now, or we just lose. Deceive Cloak, Freeze Bug, Darkness Gale is a lot more varied. Chrono Balance. God, that sucks. Right. If I'm the next one to go, I've got to use Darkness Gale right now to draw out the Freeze Bug. Darkness Gale, Freeze Bug, counter Freeze Bug with my own Freeze Bug. Thank God we had Freeze Bug here. Get that out of here. Prevent them from drawing any more cards. And Cancel Wheel's gone too. Superb. Gone. And all I've got to do is summon one Digimon of any type. Doesn't matter what card it is, any Digimon card will win us this round. I'm going to go for Devimon because I can go summon the Devimon and then just end my round there. It's faster. That's round 1 done. Summon Devimon, win the round. Oh my god, this is insane. I still feel like I got lucky with that Alice win. Darkness Gale is so important for these last duels. Alright. 2 Freeze Bugs is great. They're drawing 2. I will follow suit and also draw 2 cards. We've got some really good cards in our hand here. Let's see what we can do with it. Clips Undo's nice, actually. I like that. If it's me next, I will immediately draw another 2 cards. Yes. We want as much as we can for this round. This is going to be the round we can win. I feel it. That's a superb hand, actually. Draw another 2. That's fine. I can deal with that. In that case, I want to equally cycle, but it'll get Freeze Bug. So I'm actually going to save it. Let's save the Akoli Cycle for a moment. Now I will Akoli Cycle for a card. They didn't Freeze Bug me, that's great. Okay. Once again, Darkness Gale. Grab the Darkness Gale. Choose a program card. That's fine. Let them do it, because if I try to cancel it, they'll just Freeze Bug me. Right. Now the big play. If this works, we can win right here and right now. Darkness Gale. Freeze Bug. Counter the Freeze Bug with a Freeze Bug of my own. Cancelled their Freeze Bug. Darkness Gale gets rid of everything in the hand that isn't a black card. So no draw cards, no delete Digimon, none of that nonsense. And we win. We took them down with our own sneaky little tactics. He has nothing in his hand left. Honestly, he was way easier than the other one was. I'm going to beat him with a Devimon, just like round 1. We did it. We are the Card Kings. And thank you so much for that booster pack. Oh my god. 46 minutes? No, this cannot be happening. You are inexplicably unbelievable. Here, take this. It's the KOC trophy. It's proof that you beat the Card King. But the real battle's only just begun. Good luck. There are really something to beat me, but there are a lot more ruthless desperados out there, so watch your back. Alright. Right. Oh my god. I had to chuck out his hand just to win that. That's how difficult these last card battles become. But we did it. We did it! We have got the KOC trophy. Let's have a look at that bad boy. Where are you? Where? There it is. The most powerful Card King symbol. Oh my god, that was insane. But there you go, that is the Duel Island finished, and the card games as a whole done. Honestly, until those last two duels, everything felt really fair. Like, there were challenging battles, but everything felt really balanced. Those two just take things a bit too far with how ridiculous Darkness Gale is. Like, Darkness Gale, the only way to beat it is using Darkness Gale and a deck built around it. It's just that brutal of a card. Such a shame that I couldn't win with my Leo on deck, but I understand having to skip moves just to find an opening is what it's all about. Like, I had to think every little bit there to get through that stupid Darkness Gale nonsense. The Digital Master. No. We are just about to go do all the boss battles now. We beat one of the 4 leaders that are in the post-game. So our next objective will be to do the... we need to go around fighting some leaders. So we beat the one that was in Queenlong City. The others are basically scattered around the east server. They're all kind of close together though, to be fair. 2 of them are in the same location, which is where we're going to go next. But I'm going to go save my game first before that. Because I don't know how strong they are, but I'm just going to sort of jump into them and see what happens. So I'm going to just go save my game in the Forest Inn, and then we're going to go to Protocol Ruins for our next battle. Or rather, our next battles, because there's actually 2 leaders in one place. Alright. So let's go up Digimon Lake here. But oh my god, that was absolute madness. Hold on. So we're going over here. Let's go save before anything else. Hello, lady. I've heard there are Digimon that will make any weapon you want. Even if only once, I'd love to run into one of those. Well, we know all about that guy. Or rather, those guys. She's talking about the epic weapons side quest, which we did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to battle the first leader we battled last part. So basically, now we need to just go. We need to go to Protocol Ruins to fight the 2 leaders that are there. Then there's another leader in Tarano Valley. When we beat all those leaders, we can fight the ultimate final boss of the game way back in Amaterasu City. Which is great, because I want to go back to Amaterasu City after this and spend our money on some upgrades. And also hit the gym one more time. Right. So normally I'd use a guide to have a look at what Digimon the next boss is going to have. I'm going to just sort of... I've kind of never done this post game before, so I want to just see what we're up against. All I know is they tend to use bosses throughout the game against us. Oh, hello, Shikuyamon. Feels like a dream having Digimon Online back again. We owe it all to Kurt and his amazing staff. Yeah, right. I do like that you just see Digimon all around the world. It's fun. Oh, hello, Flymon. Alright, Flymon. What are you weak to? I mean, Lightning Storm is my strongest technique right now. No, not. Okay, I guess Flymon resists Thunder quite a bit. Try Water next. See if that does more to him. See, I know I've battled these Digimon so many times in the game, but I always forget, like... I know Flymon's weak to... really weak to wind, but I don't have wind, so I have to think of, like, what other techniques will do decent damage. That's one thing I think a remake of this game would benefit from if they ever did it, was like a little meter under the Digimon that showed like little symbols of like the type weakness, or even if when you pick a move, it tells you how strong into that Digimon it is. There's a lot of little touches that you could add to this game, but it's still my favourite game, this. I just adore the look of it and like how it plays and everything. Oh, okay, we have tamers. That's the happy tamer from the start of the game. Okay, let's go. I do like that the tamers are like a collection of different tamers you battled throughout the story, and like they've all sort of come back to the game with stronger decks and everything now. Alright. Here is Protocol Ruins. So we need to go to where Pharaohmon was before. If you want to nickname Digimon also, Baronmon is here as well, which is handy. We didn't use his service in the storyboard, but you know, if you ever want to nickname Digimon, you can do. Gargoylemon, okay. I do not remember what you're weak to at all. I would assume Thunder based on his design, but I don't know if it will. Okay, that did good. Thunder it is. Well, he didn't like it, so I'll take it. 43, nice. We're actually close to unlocking Myotismon, which is nice. Once I get Myotismon, I'll switch to just a little bit of Munmon in the spotlight. Let's see. Hello there. ZooQ leader. What? You have the nerve to challenge me? So, you have the 5 strongest epic weapons. You aren't half bad. Very well. Show me what you've got, I'll fight you now. Alright. ZooQ leader, what are you leading with? Oh, Cherrymon! Okay. We can deal with Cherrymon. I'm actually going to go straight into Metal Garurumon on Munmon, because I believe Cherrymon is weak to fire, obviously, but I think Machine is quite decent into him. And I would like some XP on Metal Garurumon as well. How much damage do you do? Oh, evaded, that's a good start. It's also nice that we still get to hear the leader battle music again, because I really love this theme. I think Machine does okay into him, let's see. Yeah, that's great damage. Fire is also good, is the best technique for him, obviously, but Agumon's had a lot of time in the spotlight. 800. Okay, yeah. Like I said, the post-game bosses are quite strong, so if you need to do a bit of extra level grinding, that's fair, but I feel like my team has enough power and techniques to help me through this. If things get really bad, I'll probably have to do a little level grinding. I'm hoping to do this all in one part, though. Even if this ends up being a really long stream, I want to have this be the final stream of Digimon World Saga 3, because I'm ready to move on to new things. No counter press is a bit annoying, but okay. Come on, Munmon. Bash this tree in. 600. I guess I just got a crit on that first turn, unfortunately. Although, counter press would be lovely. Thank you, Munmon. I don't want to go for Twin Missile in case I miss, and Munmon's Spirit's also quite low. I need 2 hits in a row to do this. Munmon's fast, so maybe it's possible. No. Can you block this, please? Block it, block it, block it, block it. No. Ah, fine. Okay, fine. Let's try Thunder. I don't know how much Thunder will do, but let's see what happens. Lightning Bolt's my strongest technique, so let's see how much it does. Blocked. Of course it is. Okay, can you counter crest to win then? I swear, if they just get all the health back from this. How much is Lightning Bolt? 800, that's really good actually. One more hit and we can take it out. I'm alright with using a life disc with Agumon. I just want to try and give my other Digimon a chance to shine. Come on, Renamon. Even just a counter crest I'll take at this point. At least he's not healing. Got lucky there, I don't know why he didn't heal. There we go, Cherrymon's down. Digimon number 2 is Persiamon. Oh, okay. We gotta deal with you again. No, don't do the helter-skelter nonsense. Oh. Great. Well, I somehow don't think Renamon's gonna do this, but let's use Diamond Storm for nostalgia's sake. Just to remind us what Renamon was using at the start of the game. Of course it gets blocked, because Persiamon's a meanie. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't ever have to fight Persiamon again. Oh, no. 2,100, jeez, okay. Alright. I don't remember what Persiamon's weak to, unfortunately. So we're just gonna top up with a life disc on Agumon. It's life disc. The other two back up. I'll try Giga Fire and see where we are from there. That's fine. 4 hits does 1,700. Okay. Oh, but Agumon's really slow. I forgot about that. Ugh. God, why Persiamon of all the Digimon in the game? Please counter. Of course not. Of course, the counter crest I really desperately need to hit does not hit. I think counter crest is genuinely going to be my best strategy here, with how fast Persiamon is. And the constant helter-skelters being a nuisance of a technique. Ugh. The problem with helter-skelter is constantly having to Oh yes, it had no effect, good. Having to redo. Let's try Mechanical Bash, let's see how much it does first. I need to find what element are you weak to. Not Machine, that did 300, barely anything. Vampire Jewel isn't the problem either, that's another easy technique to deal with. Just gives it a bit of MP. Okay. Like, I like Persiamon's design, they're just really annoying to fight. Alright. Let's try Giga Fire this time. How much does Giga Fire do? What element is Persiamon even weak to? Fire. It's weak to fire. Okay. Because, I mean, come on, that did like 1,000 damage. Although I do have the Surge Crest, which gives us a higher crit chance. Because that was helping fight the Cardmon. Okay, well. We go back into this game again of Digivolve. Back every time. Because I need those higher stats. You know you can evade Agumon. Or you could counter, that would be great too. Wow, okay. So Machine did 300, not great. Okay. Water. I don't remember what element. I mean, he's weak to fire, I've seen that, but what else? It is weird. Yeah, but if I can get Metal Garurumon to level 40, I can get him a really good technique. Let's try Thunder. Let's see how much Thunder does to Persiamon. If we can even hit the move, because Persiamon's so fast. Oh, the helter-skelters. Good. That's what we need to see more of. No effect. See, you didn't like the fire. You're not liking my Renamon though either. Again, Vampire Jewel, not a problem. I'm happy to see that. I mean, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world for us. Come on. Renamon, you need to hit this. Even a counter crest would do here. Yes! No! It's still alive. That was 2,000 damage and he didn't even take it down. Oh my god. What is Persiamon? Alright. No, not more Helter Skelters. I don't like this move. It's just such a waste of time. Ugh. But it is a sneaky strategy because obviously they're lowering my defense by doing that. Of course not. Of course I couldn't finish it off with Renamon. My choice now is basically, do I Digivolve back just to go down, or do I try fight, or what? I'm going to try a Supercharge, because it did about just over 2,000 damage. Let's see if Renamon can do this. I was going to say, if we're Digivolve, we can't be Helter Skelter anyway, but yeah. Renamon, if you could just land one counter crest, you could do this. Okay. Yeah! Almost. Alright. Honestly, I'm actually going to just risk it and go for try another Diamond Storm. I would love Renamon to take this down. No. I think Persiamon's just got such high stats that you just gotta rely on counter crest, unfortunately. Or a really strong fire technique with a lot of accuracy. They ain't having that luck right now. Now, I know I could attack, but this can't heal, so I think the better play is actually to just Life Disc first. You will be seeing a lot of Metal Garurumon. Because of his higher machine stat, I believe. Plus, you know, I want to get the level ups on Agumons. And for Munmon, it'll get him more techniques. Oh, come on! Stop it! Alright, fine. You want to get hit by the monkey? I'll hit you with a monkey. Munmon, take this Persiamon down. God, really? 63? No, my little monkey guy. I know you can do it, Munmon. Take her down. Don't give up. Keep going. Oh my god, you're getting a lot of counters. No! I know you can do it, Munmon. Get her out of here. Really? Their off-bar didn't even move. Ugh. Whatever. Just ball. As always, Munmon is the weakest. When I need you, you never do it up. Oh, I really want to just throw the sun at her, but it's not going to work. Alright. I've got a plan. I just gotta pray they don't block it. Hit him with a Giga Fire and hope at least one hit takes him down. Die! There you go. Oh, and look, it was gonna do 1,000 damage. Alright. They don't help because they have so much HP as well. Oh no! Not Zambamon. Anything but Zambamon. Oh, the one-hit kills are gonna come up. And he doesn't have any freaking weaknesses. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of counter crest for these battles. Whether or not the hit is another story, but they're my best strategy here. Giga Fire! Come on, Agumon, get some hits in there. 200. Yeah, there's the hunting knife. The insta-kill move. Nightmares. You are 800 speed, Renamon. I need you to just get a turn to life disc. Because the threat is always there for hunting knife to just start one-hit KOing everyone. I believe Zambamon has more special defense than physical defense. Like, more wisdom than defense. But I'm not confident in that. Unfortunately, I don't really have an answer to it. Try Thunder, let's see how much Thunder does, if it even hits. It did hit. Ooh, 900, that's pretty good, actually. A lot better than Fire Technique did. Right. Yeah, they really made this boss battle, they really wanted to make difficult. What has more machine? Actually, Cannon Dramon has more. And actually, no, I know what I want to try. I'm going to use Cannon Dramon this time. No, as much as I hate Hunting Knife, I've got a life disc to give myself a better chance because Agumon's too slow. And I'm scared of being knocked out by 2 hits in a row. Don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill. Fucking... Ugh. Well, I was going to try my evil attack, but honestly, I think Renamon... I gotta just life disc until they stop using Hunting Knife. And then just keep trying my attacks. I don't think Agumon's gonna be good enough here. That's fine. I love how I evaded an attack at the start of the fight and then I haven't done it since. Oh, but they've evaded everything. Just go down to double the crit. Thank God. That was a fight made just to spite me. Oh my God. Persiamon and Zambamon together is a mean combo. You're really something to defeat me, but remember, there's always someone better. The moment you let down your guard, you'll get in trouble, so be careful. Alright. Healing! Healing time! Heal to max. You're fine, yeah, good. Surprisingly, I've still got a good amount of MP. So, let's go straight to the next boss fight, which is right down here. Drop down here. No, wait, got stuck on a wall. Yeah, the Zambamon and Persiamon combo is pretty devastating to deal with. You've got one Digimon that is just an insta-kill Digimon, and you have one that has an insane, annoying speed stat with how fast it is, and a move that de-digivolves you, wasting your turns, and making your defenses lower as well. Not a fun combo. The Cherrymon honestly would have been fine had I have just led with Greymon, but oh well. Not the end of the world. I want to do things my way. Alright, 6 more levels and we will have a Myotismon, which is exciting because I love Myotismon. He's a cool Digimon. I don't know how good he is in this game, but oh well. Hello there, Baihu leader. Oh no, not another challenger. Those aren't the 5 strongest epic weapons, are they? I never dreamed a tamer would actually be able to get them. May be able to entertain me yet. Very well, come at me then, and don't let me down. Well, this guy's sure of himself. Griffinmon is weak to thunder, I want to say. It's weak to thunder or ice, one or the other. Let's try thunder. Let's see how much it does. Thunder. Absolutely weak to thunder. Okay, Silpstorm. I do quite like that they all have Well, actually, the first one didn't. But they have Digimon that sort of suit their area. Like, this guy was in the west sector, so it makes sense that you'd have a Griffinmon. The last one had a Cherrymon for the south sector. How did that... Okay, I guess I just got a crit the first time. Whatever. I definitely led with a much better lead here with Renamon. Just need to take one hit on the next Digimon and be able to heal my health back up. Who is the next one? Metal Seedramon. Oh, that's actually great for us if we can survive a turn. If I can't survive, then it's a problem. Come on, Renamon, I believe in you. You... Ugh, fine. Alright, fine. You know what? This is where Cannondramon can actually do something. Let's see how much Dynamo Cannon does. Huge damage against machines is the description of this move. Let's see that huge damage against machines. I mean, that's not huge damage. That's not huge damage. Mon, get your act together. Well, at least Monmon's bulky, I guess. Speed and bulk is all Monmon has going for them. I swear they have let me down throughout this whole playthrough. Like, huge damage against machines is the description here. What is Metal Seedramon? Is it a machine? Is it a water Digimon? Or is it a Draymond Digimon? Am I really going to have to, like, mess around with all the Buster moves to find out which will do more against it? He's weak to Thunder, so I know Renamon will be better, but I want to try and let Monmon do something. Alright. Let's start with Draymond Buster. Then we'll go Fish Buster, if not. How much does Draymond Buster do to Metal Seedramon? 189. So, really, 3 hits of that will do about as much as my ultimate attack does. Nah, I'm gonna let Monmon go down. I mean, it got into red health, so it's not terrible. Well, if you can evade this, you get to live. Nope. God, Monmon's so weak. Sure. Why not? Why not? Still want the XP, because I need Monmon to do something. Yeah, already had him on 1,000. Jeez, okay, that's a lot of damage. There you go, Metal Seedramon's down. Last Digimon is Hyandramon. Ooh, okay, we got a bit of a scary Digimon here. I know this won't do a lot, but quite frankly, Hydrandramon's going to be another one-hit knockout Digimon for me. Because that stupid tech he has. What is that? 224. Oh, actually, that wouldn't have even been terrible. That would have actually done, I think, 600 damage, maybe? That one-hit kill move that it has is what I'm worried about. But I also know Renamon, if it can hit a Thunder move, will do massive damage here. Why did I went for the machine move, didn't I? Why did I go for the machine move? That makes no sense. Why did I do that? Awesome. Locked it. What was it? Atomic Ray, I think it was? Also, can we just talk about how cool Hyandramon looks? I love the, like, blue and red on his shoulders. 400. There it is. There's Atomic Ray. Totally unnecessary now, because I was already going to be knocked out anyway. Alright, Devimon. All you gotta do is land a Thunder Technique on Hyandramon. That's all you gotta do here. Just hit the Lightning Bolt, please. Look at that damage, 1,900, amazing. Ouch. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Ah, 2,000. Alright. Take it down. I believe in you, Renamon. Dang it! Why do you gotta let me down? Okay, well. Life disc time. Quick to the life disc. If we survive, we'll try our dynamo cannon again. Something tells me we are not going to survive because this is Atomic Ray. Didn't one hit kill? Oh my god, it actually didn't do the one hit kill. I'll take it, I'll take it. Come on! Munmon, this is as machine as it gets. Blow it up. I go to red. Oh, that's good! Yes, Munmon! You finally proving your worth. Blow it up. Boom! Splat! One of my favourite death animations there. I love that he face plants. Honestly, that one was a lot easier than the last one was. Still difficult, like, you know. These are, like, powerful leaders, but honestly, without the Persiamon and the Zambamon combo, not as bad. Just what kind of tamer are you to defeat me? You've got such potential, boy. Such potential. Alright. For some reason, I feel like his voice would be like Jafar. Like, you've got so much potential, boy. Let's see how snake-like I can be. Alright, so that's 3 out of 4 of the leaders done. Our last leader is in Tirana Valley. So let's make our way over. Once I get through the shrubbery. Hello, Red Gaburimon. I definitely want to heal at the next inn. I'm going to go to Sayu City, Quinlong City rather, heal and save. May as well have a look at what cards we won as well from the last 2 battles we did while I'm at it. Doesn't really matter now, but still. Ooh, we can load Dark Matter. And Renamon hit level 49, nice. It would be great. Zed Millenniumon. Oh, I don't know. Who's Zed Millenniumon? I wonder how much size this game will be if they have Zed Millenniumon. I don't know. Dokugumon. Okay, Dokugumon. I think water's better against you. Yeah, water's way better. Okay, good. Alright, I need just 5 levels on Devimon, and we will get Myotismon. Honestly, even though I can load the Dark technique, I don't think I really want to. I don't think Devimon's really been... Like, he's not bad, but I don't think Dark is a very powerful element in this game. And most of the uses of Dark, I think, are very specific enemies. I just want Myotismon because I like Myotismon. He's a cool looking Digimon. Like, he's a cool vampire Digimon. Malo Myotismon is your reward if you can get to level 99 with Myotismon. And then if you want to go a step further, if you get Malo Myotismon up to, I think, level 40, and you can train a Gran Kawagamon up to level 40, I think, or it's 99, you get Diaboromon, which, he's powerful. Like, Diaboromon's a pretty powerful Digimon, but he uses Dark techniques, which makes it less useful, honestly. Oh, cool. I didn't know Chimeramon had an evolution. That's cool. Yeah, Chimeramon's scary enough as it is. So I'll take your word for that. About Chimeramon. That was one of my favourite moments, actually, in the Adventurer 2 anime, is when Chimeramon's made, because it's where Ken sort of shifts his character. And I really like Chimeramon's design. It's very, very unsettling. He feels like a boss Digimon, like a really scary Digimon to face. Yay, thank you, Tortomon, for your little XP. Your gift of XP is valid. Honestly, Digimon Lake is a great place if I wanted to train Renamon up. See, I'm torn now, because I'm like, on the one hand, I should just go... No, let's heal and save. Because I'm going to be coming back to cities and things anyway. And when I do that, I can change to Myotismon. Alright. Let's heal, let's check those cards, let's save the game before we go do the next boss fight, because I don't want to lose any progress if I lose at these boss fights. And as we've seen, there are some scary attacks coming our way from these boss fights. Alright. Digimon. Let's have a look at what cards we won. Did we get anything of value from those last two tamers? Rare Booster 5. We got another Absolute Zero. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got Omnimon 2, the strongest green Digimon card. That's really cool to see. Some Guardiandramon. That's cool. Okay. And the last one gave us what? Honestly, not a lot. Like, these aren't really amazing. That's not bad, but it's not great. Like, you know, beating the card king and all that, not the greatest prizes. They're not bad. But yeah, I'm sure that pack probably has really good things if I just kept saving before I opened them and like restarting. But I'm not fussed because we did it. We beat the card tournament. That's what mattered. Yeah, right. I don't know if the King of Cards Cup gets you anything special, but it's just a symbol that we beat the card game tournament. I believe if you go back to Dual Island, you can just keep refighting them over and over. But yeah. So we now need to go to Tyranno Valley to fight the final leader. And then from there, we need to go across to all the way back to Amaterasu City, because we have a final boss to fight as a reward for beating the 4 leaders. But yeah. I'd say, just if you want to have an easier time with these bosses, maybe mid-50s is about the levels you'd want to be. I'm a little bit under-leveled, but to be fair, with good type advantages, we're doing okay. So I don't think it's like, oh, you need to have those high levels to do it. Let me just quickly load. I think I can load Dark Matter. Not that it's very useful, but still might as well. Alright. Any other things I can load? I don't think so, no. Loading Mechanical Bash will be great. But to be honest, there's not really anything big for, like, I just, like, yeah, I would love to have had Omnimon in this playthrough for Agumon. But I just don't think I did enough. I think I spent too long training up other Digimon forms before switching over to get it faster. But to be honest, I'm not overly fussed. I feel like we've got a good team, and I've had fun using the different Digimon in this playthrough. It's given me a chance to see which ones I really like, which ones I'm also not as keen on. Like, honestly, Renamon's been a great Digimon that's just struggled when it can't beat the Digimon with type advantages, or the really powerful physical attackers. Agumon's been fantastic. I think Agumon genuinely is the best member of my team by far. Like, just the power he gets and like the great forms he gets, with his only problem being his really bad speed stat. And really, Munmon's been just the black sheep of the team, because Munmon's just not got very powerful techniques, and they just don't do a lot of damage. Like, it takes so long to get really good forms for Munmon that I think, having done this playthrough, I would have swapped Munmon out if I wasn't just willing to stick it out with them to the end. Which is a shame, because, you know, they're a cute little slingshot monkey. Like, I like the designs, they're really cool looking. But this playthrough's kind of made me see that Munmon's not really a great choice for the playthrough. It just doesn't have the damage output that most of the other Digimon have, and its best attribute is good speed, which You know, it's good, and, like, it levels up quickly, but it's not really that incredible. Alright, Toronto Valley. Here at last. Is there anything around? No, nothing up there. Down here? Nope. Is this just empty? Is this just going to be a barren area? I want to check all of Toronto Valley, because I'm not coming back here once I've done this. Okay. I imagine there's just going to be a bunch of powerful dinosaur Digimon. Yeah. Oh, Tyrannomon, hello. Early game Tyrannomon. Ambushing us as well. I would run away, but every bit of XP is nice to have, so why not? I'm pretty sure they'll get an attack this time. Yeah. Oh no, we do. Amazing. Well, I know Tyrannomon doesn't like ice, like most dinosaurs. Yeah, I actually did get the level, amazing. 2 more levels on Devimon. Is there really no one here? One tame. Oh no, hey look at me, I came all this way by myself. Now I'm a real tamer too. Okay. I'm sure you are. Griffinmon? I'm fine with Griffinmon, I can beat that guy. You know, for how much I've seen Griffinmon, I do not remember it at all from the show. So I assume it's a Season 4 Digimon. I don't remember it from any of the first 3 series of Digimon. But yeah. Okay, the Tyrannomon leveled me up, but the freaking Griffinmon didn't? What's that about? No. Oh, hello. What are you? A tamer. Okay, so there's one tamer in Toronto Valley, and one just NPC. That's fine though. Here we are, next leader. The final leader, Huan Wu leader. What's your problem, fool? You want to fight me? Sorry, pal, but unless you have the 5 epic items... What? You have them? Alright, I guess I'll have to fight you then. But I ain't going to go easy on you, so watch out. Alright, boss number 4. Huan Wu leader. And we're leading with Skull Mammothmon, which is great because I don't have a wind technique. No, well, just fun to do. 400, okay, so Skull Mammothmon didn't come here to mess around. How much do you do? Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay, something tells me Renamon's not going to do much here. Or at least not against this first Digimon. I won't see if water did anymore. At least that blast gauge is going to be full when we get to the final boss. That's actually good for us. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Blocked both of them? Okay, fine, whatever. Just go down, Renamon. Okay. Digimon number 2. I'll try Monmon again, because I do have Devil Buster. And I'm curious if this counts as an evil Digimon. Or if he's a dinosaur. What is a Skull Mammothmon? Is he evil or a dinosaur? $216. That did like nothing. Okay. What does my regular attack do out of curiosity? $237. Okay, so it's not. Devil Buster is weaker than my regular attack. That's not a good sign. Okay. What about Dino Buster? Is it a dinosaur? No. Or if it is, then the game doesn't register it as a dinosaur Digimon. What about Mechanical Bash? How much does this do? Okay, so just Mechanical Bash is my answer to what I should do here. At least Monmon's evading. That's good. Skullmouthmon has so much health though. And because of my high speed, I'm getting 2 hits in like 2 attacks in a row at least. So that's really good. Okay. A few more of those should take it down. Or a counter crest would be great. How much do you do? 1,200. Okay. A lot of damage. This would be so much easier if I had a wind technique, but I do not. Because wind is not a very common element in this game, unfortunately. It's good if I had it, but I don't. I know I could go for like a wind power S, but whatever. Skullmouthmon's down anyway. Who are the next Digimon? Warumonzimon. Oh no, I love Warumonzimon as a Digimon, but I hate him in this game because of how powerful he is. Heartbreak attack. Okay, lowering my strength. Fun. Do you count as an evil Digimon? Let's see. How much does this do to him, or how little? That's what I'm more expecting. Oh, 134. Yeah, no. Oh no, boom. Well, good to see he still hits as hard as he always did. I love Warumonzimon as a Digimon design, but oh my god, he's terrifying as a boss. He has no elemental weakness, he hits super hard, and he lowers your strength as well, so he can make fighting him take forever. Counter Crest was my best answer before, and I think it's going to be again. But let's see how much Giga Fire does. We've come a long way since our fight against Warumonzimon at the start of the game. We beat him back then, and we can beat him again. 229, okay. I just need a counter, that'd be great. Alright. We get almost all our health. No, we do, actually. Yeah, we get all our health back, because it's 5,000 gives. Come on, Agumon! Thankfully, his speed isn't high enough that he's getting multiple hits in, at least. Yeah, Giga Fire is definitely going to be my best bet against this guy. Ew. Freaking Warumonzimon. So bulky. He's not only bulky, he's powerful as well. Like, and he doesn't have a weakness. Like, there's no element that's like really strong into him. The best I can think of is just my fire technique. But that's more because Agumon just has such high fire tolerance, and Giga Fire is just that good of a move. And, you know, being a multi-hitting move is always great in this game. We are actually going to blast at this range. I cannot believe. My option now is, do I let myself blast, or do I not get myself knocked out and try Renamon? But I really want to try and just get this guy out. No, got Heartbreak attack. Actually, I think it only weakens physical attacks. I don't think it weakens special attacks. Come on. Like I say, if I can just land one crit, it would take him out. One counter press, it'll take him out. Oh, that was good damage. Okay, so the Surge Crest is still activated now and then. Just not often enough for me. Basically, the Surge Crest was what we got at the start of the game that gives a bit higher critical hit chance. Very good on a Digimon like Metalgurumon here. Like, I'm sure Terraforce would probably do more, but he's more likely to block it than he is my triple attacking Giga Fire. Can we counter Crest Heartbreak attack? That's a good question, actually. No, I'm not sure on. Keep it up. I just gotta keep going for Giga Fire. Oh, Teddy tired. He's so angry. Oh, well, alright, I guess we're blasting. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Let's see who we blast into. I actually don't know who we're going to blast into. Ooh, Grand Kawagamon. That's awesome. Wait, that's really cool. That's amazing. Dimensional Scissors is a crazy good move. I think it's like a chance for a one-hit kill. Or it's just a really powerful technique. Wait, that's awesome. I like that. Oh, well, okay, didn't do as much as I hoped there. Yeah, he's very bulky from the looks of it. Check. You know what? No. That's fine. Let's Giga Fire this. Yeah, I just like the look of this guy. No, I'm thinking of, there's a technique he gets that's crazy powerful. Like, Grand Kawagamon gets this amazing move, I think called Impact Rush, which can hit 3 times, and is basically like a powered up version of the multi-attack. So, despite him not actually showing a lot of strength here, very good Digimon here, if you can get him. And to get him, I believe you have to trade up your... I don't remember what his other technique is. I think it's you train up a Kabuterimon enough. Oh, Waymon, okay. Last Digimon he has is Waymon, interesting. Are we gonna get a counter here? Nope. Okay. Honestly, I know I've just blasted, and it feels weird to switch out from blasting, but I know Renamon can finish this fight off. Let's do it. Lightning Bolt. No! Oh, Waymon, I can beat you if I can just land my Thunder technique here. I swear, if Renamon, I don't want Renamon to blast, because I actually would like to hold on to that for the final boss. I mean, to be fair, with how much damage I'm taking, I probably will, but we'll see. God, Waymon, you do not want to take my Thunder attack, do you? I know it'll do a lot of damage, that's the thing. It's so worth doing, but it's just like, ugh. Yeah, alright, Renamon. I'm gonna just heal both my Digimon up with a life disc. Yeah, we're just gonna life disc this when I go to Monmon. Hard Rain! How much would that do? 400, okay. Sure. God, Waymon's evading everything. What the heck? Dramon, you're up. Let's life disc everyone back. Yeah, I can see it. It's a bit like Rain Dance from Pokemon. Oh, okay. Let's see if Fishbuster does anything to him. Oh, you know, Counter Crafts would be great. Nope, okay. Because, I mean, come on, he's got to count as a fish, surely. I know he's a whale, but... Come on, how much does Fishbuster do? 300. Yeah, it's not really worth it. As always, Monmon just ain't doing the damage I need. Sod it. Let's try Dynamo Cannon and see if the damage output is any good, or if we can even hit it. Well, we hit it at least, that's good. 200. Wow, Monmon, you're really not doing a lot, are you? Like, Canondramon looks like it would be the most powerful Digimon ever. It looks like it'd be this crazy good Digimon. But he's just not. He's just not doing anything. Like, these techniques just don't do the damage you think they do. I think Mechanical Bash is a better technique, honestly. Yeah, not really. Like, I know Waymon has loads of HP, but I also know he's weak to Thunder, and it's not landing. Let's see. Alright, I'll try Sakuyamon. Let's try with a Digimon with a bit higher spirit. Honestly, I think I'm going to end up blasting again, and I don't want to blast again. I don't want to blast again. Just take it out, Renamon. I know this will do a lot. Look at that, 2,300. It's such good damage, but I'm just not getting it. Okay, you're starting to win me over again, Renamon. Can you keep doing that, please? No, why are you gonna block me? Oh, this one's definitely like... I'd say this is probably the third hardest leader. Because I feel like the first two Digimon weren't that bad, it's this last one. Just like how the first leader, first two weren't that bad, but then that Chimeramon was a nightmare. Yeah, I guess we're blasting. What are we blasting to? Malomyotismon! At least we get to see him. That's cool. This big baddie. I don't know how much it's going to do, but I want to show off Melting Blood, because this is a great looking attack. Such a cool looking move. Ooh, actually that was good. That was good damage. Honestly, I think that'll be it. I think we can win this with Melting Blood, which is a cool way to end this. Like, I love Malomyotismon. This is such a cool looking Digimon. And I think Season 2 of Digimon is really overhated because I think Malomyotismon is one of the coolest villains in the series. I do like Venomyotismon's design a little more, but honestly, look at this guy, he's so cool. He's like the embodiment of nightmares. And he got to have the last hit with Melting Blood. That was a mess of a battle, but we got through it. Devimon's 49. Melgurumon is 15. And Len Twin Missile, okay. We got some good things, despite the mess that fight was. Hey, just who do you think you are beating me? How'd you get as strong as you are? If you got some kind of secret training program, I want to know. Alright. Not the cleanest victory, but it's a victory nonetheless. Let's heal everyone up. First of all, 2 supercharges. You're fine. Right. Renamon needs 1 more level up to get to unlocking Myotismon as an evolution. So let's go get that first, because I really want to try out Myotismon for the rest of for the last fight. Blunk. Good. We'll switch to training Munmon after this one, because I think Munmon really needs it, honestly. Alright, Metal Tyrannomon. I'll say it again, Metal Tyrannomon is a cool idea, but a really ugly Digimon. I do not like the colours they chose for this guy. He's cool looking, but he's just, the colour is all wrong. Yeah, Myotismon. Alright, let's switch over. Now I could level up Devimon to level 60 and get the Touch of Evil, but I don't really want to do that. Although I do think that move is so funny that it's called the Touch of Evil. Not like the Claw of Evil or like the Grasp of Evil or anything like that. It's the Touch of Evil. Just the touch. Alright, who are we fighting now? Ooh, Lady Devimon. Very cool. Why is she here though? Oh wait. Devil Buster. If there was ever a Digimon to be weak to Devil Buster, this will be it. Vanquisher. See, you do well against that. Just not the bosses. Freaking Cannonjamon. I know I could use Metal Garurumon, but honestly, I don't think it's really worth it. I think at this point, Canondramon's the best one I've got for Munmon. And I'm not going to unlock Mega Gargomon, which is getting Metal Garurumon to level 99 on a Digimon. So this feels like the next best thing. Alright. We've got to go make our way back to the city and change over evolution. Then we're going to go all the way back to Amaterasu City. We will use the gym on our way back though, because I do want to just cash in some of our tech points. Training points rather. Just pop in here to get the thing I want. Big Digimon! Alright. Let's change Digimon type. I know level 50 is cool and all, but my Otismon is just a straight up upgrade to Devimon, and I want the water technique that Rosemon gives us. This is the thing though with this game is, had I have trained Rosemon to 99, I would have unlocked Phoenixmon for some healing techniques, which would be cool. But I've gone a different route, which has then unlocked some really cool Digimon like Devimon and Myotismon instead. And I like that about this, that there's no wrong way to play the game. Like, there's always different forms you can go after and ways to train up Digimon. I just wish, like, the reason why I'm disappointed with Munmon so much is I just wish Munmon had just some more interesting moves to go for him. But he just doesn't, unfortunately. Alright. Brachiomon here is going to face the Dino Buster though. I really like Brachiomon. He's very cute. See, look at that. I do actually good damage when I need it, but like when I'm just fighting wild Digimon, it's all the boss Digimon that's the problem. May as well just try and load the last techniques. Or level up, sure. Blossomon. See, at least because I have Mechanical Bash loaded, I have a pretty decent machine technique that can hit 3 times with the multi-crest. So it's not all bad. Oh, man. The thing is, for these last battles, basically Renamon and Agumon are going to be the absolute champions, and basically Munmon is going to be my healing Digimon. But, you know what, we did use Munmon throughout the game, and we've shown off different techniques and different Digimon, so I don't think it's all bad. I'm actually going to swap Munmon from the front. I know Munmon's the one I said I was going to train, but honestly, I want to show off some different Digimon, and I think Myotismon is a much cooler Digimon to see for these last, as I'm making my way back to the Amaterasu City. Like, the final boss, I know his 3 Digimon, and I know 2 of them are weak to Thunder, and 1 of them is weak to Fire. Which is surprising, for the final boss, his Digimon actually have very exploitable weaknesses. Obviously, the high stat Digimon, they're all very terrifying Digimon that we've battled in the game, but there are also Digimon that have exploitable weaknesses, so I don't think that's too bad. I don't know how powerful the levels are or anything, but yeah. Here's my Otismon. Look at this beautiful guy. I do think they got the colour a little wrong. Like, he's supposed to be like a blue colour, but I quite like this like purplish look for him. It's different, and I think it suits him. Airgemon. What's Airgemon weak to? I think it's dark, actually. So if I had a dark technique, this would be great. But oh well. Hello, Airgemon. Okay, try Lightning Bolt. Let's see. Man. Top percent damage. I do. It even gives a little bow. How classy. Yeah, my X-Man's awesome. I'm fine if he doesn't really get much levels, because, like I say, we've literally got this final boss to go now. Because this is it now. Like, we've got pretty much everything done. We've done the card game tournament. And we beat the 4 leaders. So all that's left to do now is go fight the final boss. Beat the ultimate Digimon champion and waiting for us in Amaterasu City. Like I say, it's not a very long post game at all. But it's fun. I like that we do at least get this last little thing. Oh, Tapermon. Oh. I'm gonna fry you to a crisp with my Myotismon. Such a cool looking Digimon. I'm glad at least I did unlock Myotismon for the end, because I love Myotismon. Like, he was the coolest villain of the first Digimon series, and I just think he's a really cool looking Digimon in general. But I also always have loved the vampires. Like, I feel like everyone sort of has, like, a category of, like, Halloween sort of creatures. Like, you know, do you love vampires, werewolves, ghosts, zombies, whatever? I've always gone down the vampire route. They're just so cool. Alright. I should go for speed, really, but honestly, I'm going to put the last bit into spirit. Just to try boost our damage up a little bit. Sure. Probably not going to do it, but... Oh my god, we did! Nice! Good job, Renamon. Munmon, I'm actually going to do speed. I would like to have a bit more speed here. Aww. Even in training, you've let me down. Little monkey. No, he's really cute. Like, I love Munmon. He is very cute. I just wish he was a bit better in this game. He's not bad. I'm sure there's ways to make him feel better. I just haven't found the techniques that, like, really bring out his potential. Okay. Agumon, we're going all in on... we're going all in on speed. Because, oh my god, Agumon's speed has been a major problem in this entire playthrough. Little Tapermon going down. Alright, you know what? 4 out of 5, not bad, Agumon. Can you keep it up? I know I could have done 5, but I want as much speed as I can get into Agumon. For this final boss. Yay, yay, yay! We didn't unlock Omnimon, which is a shame, but honestly, that's fine. I can always play through the game, like, just level grinding them up or whatever in my own time. Because I'll always have this save file as sort of my reminder of my playthrough, which is nice. But yeah. Look at that, we're catching up on speed. Oh. You know what? I genuinely, like, that was a good training session. Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny bit more in spirit. Just because I want to just that little boost. To our fire move. It's not much of a boost, but it's just that little extra. Sure. Oh, Agumon. Fine. There we go. That's our final stats. Everyone has at least 700 speed, and I will take that. I will gladly take that over what we had. How much bit? We have 87,000 bit. Let's go spend some of the bit to try and just give our Digimon a little boost for this before this final boss. And we can't guarantee how this will go, but we've done everything else we needed to do in the post game. We've beat all the bosses of the game except for one. So I want to be ready for it. What I'm going to do is, let's go up here to the junk shop. I could have bought Digimon exclusive armor for everyone else, but I'm fine not doing that. That's like my own personal time thing if I ever want to do that. Let's sell everything we're not going to use at this point. Except for like the Digimon equipment. I don't want that. That's fine. I actually don't need the life plug anymore. Because MP won't matter for this. I mean, it will, but like I don't need it now. Misty armor. Yeah, we can get rid of Misty armor. I don't need that. No, I don't want to get rid of any of them. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Right. Let's have a look. How much? What I want to look at. Speed. 3,900. Yeah, they knew that speed would be the stat we'd want. How many could we buy max? 24. Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's way too expensive. But honestly, I'm going to do it. I don't need anything else. I'd actually rather just go all in on speed. What else could we boost with what we've got left? We can't really do a lot here. Charisma would be 500. Not bad, but not great, really, is it? Tolerances, not really. I think that's good. I think we could just go all in on speed. Let's just see what we get, stat-wise. We go from there. And then I'm going to spend the rest on some healing items. Speed. Let's do 8, not bad. So, 24 divided by 3 is 8. Yeah, 8. So, we go until we hit 16, I think. Go until I hit 16 on Agumon, and then we'll give the others to our other two. There you go. That's as much speed as we're giving you. Mon now until we get to 8, and then use the last 8 on Renamon. This was the amazing visual of getting that charisma up with those charisma chips. I'll be back again. Right. One, 2, 3. And boom. There you go. How many do I have actually of healing items? 17, 24, 23. Life discs and ultra charges. That feels like what's best for me to spend the rest of my bit on. So let's do it. I'm gonna go heal and save at the inn before we finish as well. I know I could go get some equipment and stuff, but honestly, I feel ready for this. Ultra charges, let's get that to 30, right? 30 feels like enough for that. Life discs, how many? I can only get 4. I think 26 is enough there. Put the rest into 2 ultra charges. Power charge won't help us, so no. 71 bit should be enough, hopefully. Is that even enough to use the inn, actually? No, that's not enough. I need to sell something to use a freaking inn. Okay, what can I sell? What can I sell? Honestly, it's not really any equipment stuff I want to get rid of now. You know what? What can we get rid of? I don't think we need the power ones anymore. I'll get rid of the dark power 1. That should be enough to heal. Alright. So I'm going to heal, I'm going to save, and then we're going to do this. Can't believe how much of a journey we've gone through though in this playthrough. Yeah, yes, Gardevoir we would like to save. Obviously, I've rushed this first game, because I could have spent more time leveling up Digimon and doing a lot more, just powering myself up for this final boss battle. But I don't think it's necessary. I think the Digimon we have now have good enough techniques that I feel comfortable in saying we can beat this boss. And if we can't, then I'll just say that'll be where we'll just have to see what we can do. But I believe from beating those first 4 bosses, we are strong enough now to beat the final boss of the game. He is going to be the strongest boss with the highest stats and everything. But all 3 of his Digimon have elemental weaknesses. None of his Digimon have ridiculously unfair strategies. It's just an all-out battle. That's not to say this will be easy. This will be difficult, but let's go for it and see how it goes. I've healed everyone up. Everyone feels good and ready. Let's look at what I can do to just boost my odds before we go in here. Let's see what else I can do. I think for Renamon, the Search Crest will be more valuable than on Agumon. I think on Agumon, Counter Crest and what? No, we want to use special attacks really, don't we? We have a lot less. MP Proxy would be nice, I guess. Evading would be nice, since my speed isn't the highest. I actually don't hate that. Boost my evasion chance could be nice for Agumon. Or healing HP is okay, but it'll delay it. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do the little bit of HP boost. It could be nice to have. We're gonna swap the Mega Proxy for the Search Crest. I think having more damage is more important than the MP cost. 2,700 feels like it'll take a lot of hits to... I'm also not going to use Metal Garurumon for this final fight. We're going to use Wargreymon. He's my strongest Digimon. How much MP does it cost? 140. Could cost a lot. You know what? No, not the Recovered Crest. I'm going to go for the Mega Proxy on him. So things cost less MP. We've got our best equipment. You're good, I'm ready to go. Really, the red cap is better than the sniper goggles, is it? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Kanjamon, you... I know Sakuyamon... Let's see, actually, which one's better? 284, 284, 751. I've shown off my Otismon in a battle, but I think Sakuyamon is what we're going to need for this final fight. So we're going to use Sakuyamon, Kanjamon, and Wargreymon. Because leveling up does not matter for this fight, we just want to win. So when we're good and ready, we're going into the arena area. We haven't really shown this area off in the game. Can't wait to see what kind of tamers come along, and we'll be watching all your battles very carefully. Basically, this was an area we could come to at the start of the game. Like, it's always been here, but we just had a few people you could talk to, nothing special about it. And this lady was always blocking the way, saying you needed the strongest things. But we have it, we're good, and let's go. Welcome, Green Sea, I've been waiting. Green Sea, you defeated all 4 leaders. Please proceed to the arena. Who exactly do I fight now? Heh, you'll just have to wait and see. Go on, your opponent is already waiting. Alright, the strongest tamer. When you're good and ready, you come here, and we enter the Digimon Arena. And let's go face the strongest tamer in the world. So, this is the arena. I wonder which guy's my opponent. I'm ready. This is exciting for me, because I've never done this before as well. And what do you know, it's Kurt. There he is. Hey, Green Sea. I knew you'd go all the way. Huh? Kurt? Don't tell me you're the strongest tamer. That's right. I'm glad to be facing you here. I've always wanted to fight you all out. I felt the same. There's no worthier opponent than you. Haha, I'm going to enjoy this. Let the fun begin. Don't hold back. Alright. Final boss. Kurt. The Digimon, the strongest tamer. With his own unique battle theme and his own unique background. Absolutely love this background. Absolutely love this battle theme. Let's get into it. First Digimon, Datamon. Classic machine Digimon, weak to water and thunder. Now thunder technique is going to be our best bet here. Try deal as much as we can. Obviously, he's still the same Datamon with his multi-attack, machine attack that we got to watch for. Yeah. Oof. Nasty attack, that. This is going to be a fight where I'm going to need a lot of life discs because, as you can see there, the damage output is insane. His Digimon are huge stats. So, yeah. Not going to be easy for us at all. But it is what it is. Let's go. We're going to be reviving Renamon a lot here because we need Renamon's damage output for this. My worry is if I'm just way too low level for this. But I actually think it's more of a element thing where I just don't have good resistance to machine. You know what? Yes, I'm going to Dynamo Cannon. Let's see if we do anything. Datamon also still has his healing technique, so you got to watch out for that as well. So really, your best bet with just Kurt in general is just go as powerful as you can with what techniques you've got. And you will just have to burn through a lot of life discs. That's just the way this fight's going to be. At least I know Monmon can take a hit. That's good to know. It's not all we have to go. I like this battle theme because it's very different to everything else in the game. Up to this point, the music's been very fun and bouncy and energetic. But this battle theme really does feel like a big final boss. Like, this guy isn't going to mess around. So, yeah, lots of fear, but here we go. And unfortunately for me, my best strategy is just going to be keep reviving Renamon and try my best to hit them. If I don't hit them, I don't hit them. But, yeah, Renamon is going to die a lot here because this is just insane damage they do. And there's nothing I can do but pray to evade. Because again, you are supposed to be higher level than what I am for this fight. But it's fine. Do what we can. Alright, Agumon. Unfortunately, because he's used auto heal, auto recover, he will gain some health back. So, yeah, it's going to be a war of attrition this first Digimon. That's just the way he is, unfortunately. Counter crest on all your Digimon is obviously a requirement for this. Very good. Agumon can take it as well. It's just Renamon who can't. Although, barely. Oh, the counter crest knockout. That's what we like to see. Thankfully, that auto recovery only works for Datamon, not his other two. Digimon 2, our classic arch enemy of the game, Bulbmon. I think the most perfect boss fight here. I hate Bulbmon because of speed up. This guy is the threat of the fight. Like, this guy is a nightmare and will make this fight way harder than it needs to be. Honestly, my best bet into this is just going to be heal up Agumon for a moment, try and counter crest, and then just pray Renamon can hit them. But yeah, I think Bulbmon, like, Datamon's fine as a first Digimon. Bulbmon is the most appropriate Digimon to be fighting here, though. I feel like there is no Digimon that feels more like a rival in this game than Bulbmon. I think the only thing that would have been more perfect is if we got to actually rebattle, like, Snatchmon or something here. Like, we got to face, like, Snatchmon. But I also understand why he's not here. 222, jeez, okay. At least we can counter crest Madpomp, that's good to know. Yeah, Agumon's not going to be doing a lot here, unfortunately. Because of speed up, they're very likely to just evade everything. We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. So I just got to keep trying with Giga Fire. Any multi-hitting moves. Ugh, the speed is going to be such an issue. Yeah. Bulbmon is by far the hardest Digimon of this guy's team. Like, this goes from, like, a battle of strategy into just luck now if I'm able to hit any attacks. He is weak to Thunder, though. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any hits on him because of that huge speed stat. It is what it is. Mad Pump's going to take out Agumon, but it's fine. My biggest fear is actually if I can even do this. Just because I'm scared of if Munmon will die immediately. But if I can land a Lightning Bolt, I know it'll do big damage. But that's a big if because of his huge speed that he's just got from that speed up. And there's nothing I could do to like stop it either. Oh my god, yeah, see, Mad Pump is just an insta-kill on Renamon. So Renamon really isn't going to do a lot here in regards to surviving hits. I just got to pray they don't knock out Cannondramon in one hit. Oh, Cannon, please take it, Munmon. Just one hit. You just have to take one single hit. Oh my god. That was way too close. Way too close for comfort there. I was holding down to like pray that it didn't get a double hit in there. Yeah. Alright. But we've come far. I'm not gonna give up here. We've took down his first Digimon after all. I know we can beat him. I got the double hit in. Unfortunately for me, my biggest issue, aside from being able to even hit him, is I'm going to have to rely on just reviving everyone constantly with Life Disc. Got 23 of them left. I think War Greymon might be my best bet here to try and tank and hit. Just keep going for the triple attack of Giga Fire. That speed is such a problem. I don't know how to solve it. Like, genuinely, there's no way to, like, reverse the stats back or anything. Yeah, I'll use an Ultra Charge for now. Yeah, I wonder if I should have invested all into one Digimon, but... The thing is, after this, it won't be as bad. It's just getting through this Bulbmon is such a problem because I'm not hitting any counterattacks. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just death after death. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, I don't think I'm high enough level for this, unfortunately. I mean, we got through the Datamon, but... Oh, finally. Like, you see there, like, my damage output, I actually can do good damage, but it's hitting him at all is the problem, and Renamon just can't take one... Oh my god, we took a hit! Oh my god! Speed up? I'll take that, gladly. I mean, I won't, because it's horrible. The speed boost. Right, I need to Life Disc here, and then I need to Life Disc again. We at least got an attack in, at long last. So he'll always get 2 hits in is the problem, and we're never gonna, like, block him, because of his enormous speed stat. Yeah. So we have a chance of surviving Mad Pump is what I've learned there. Yeah. We might actually blast as well in this, quite a bit in this fight. I do have to be careful not to overuse Life Disc, but I'm in a really awkward situation right now where I need to survive a hit. I need a counter crest to hit, that's really what it is here. Okay, we take 2 of the regular attacks. Mad Pump, can we take 1 of those as well? No. So Mad Pump decimates Munmon. I generally think my best bet here is, and I know this is really risky because Renamon's faster, but yeah. I'm gonna risk it, and there's an enormous risk I'm taking here. just to try and deal some damage. That's gonna kill. Yeah. They'll only ever get one hit in here. So as long as War Greymon can take the one hit, I should be able to life disc both of them back up. You just have to take one hit, Agumon. Good. You know, a counter would be amazing. No! Right, we've got a life disc here, no matter what. Agumon is the only Digimon bulky enough to take 2 hits. Man, that's such a problem. But I have to keep going for my attack while I can. With Renamon. Or if they knock me out, I'll go for a life disc. Yeah, it's going to be a long fight, I'm afraid. And the way this ends is either I run out of life discs, or we manage to take him down. And we still got another Digimon after this as well. I don't know how strong he's going to hit. Oh, come on. Right. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Please. Don't kill, don't kill, don't go. Please. Oh, I'm going to die because I clicked the wrong button. Are you kidding me? All that to lose because I clicked the wrong button at the end. No. I panicked. Oh. Oh. Well, there you go. There's the game over screen. It took until the very last boss to see it, but there you go. That is what the game over screen looks like. I've got to load back up and go again. Ugh. I actually wonder now if it's even worth the superchargers. I think I might just sell them all and buy as many life discs as I can. Oh, that's disastrous. Sorry, my cat knocked over the mouse. Appropriate, I guess. Still streaming good. Right. That sucks. I gotta do all that again. I'm wondering if there's any accessory or anything I could do. Tell you what. No, I need the life discs beyond anything else. Because we're not taking hits. Like, it's not happening. How much do we get? 1,000 and something. So I would only get 2 life discs anyway. Genuinely, I'm not going to use these items. I'm going to sell all my bits and pieces to just try and max out what I can do here. To be honest, I've got better things now than the Yin Yang hat and the other one. Yeah, get rid of the German car as well. I know we bought all these weapons, but honestly, I need all the money I can get to do this fight. And I can always go after this in the future. We're not going to do anything else in the story mode anyway. I need 99 life discs. If we're going to do this, we're going to have to get as many life discs as possible for this. There you go. 99 life discs. That's what I really need. I'll buy just a couple of these. 5 of them. And now we're going to get... I think I need water and machine ring, actually. When I'm looking at what's happening in this fight, it's pretty clear Munmon isn't going to do anything besides try and take a hit. Is it this one? It's not this one, is it? No, that lowest spirit though, so it's not worth it. No. Alright. Attempt number 2. We're getting more stocked up. I'm going to save after this as well. So I know everything's equipped and ready to go for another attempt. Right. What do we have? Power. The power ring isn't bad. What can I give? Honestly, great. Interesting. spirit greatly. There's not one for speed, is there? There is one for speed. Oh, that's interesting. That would give 20 points more in speed. That could make a difference. Like, that'll give us a resistance, but it's not much of a boost. I think we're better off. I was going to go for the Water Ring on Munmon to try and see if it'd help us resist a bit. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do the Water Ring on Munmon. Because I think Mad Pump just does a little bit too much damage to us. I think that's the only element I'm scared of with that. I know the Machine Ring might help Renamon take the hit. But quite frankly, I think I need the speed one. I'm gonna go... Do I want the... I think the speed one would be more useful. On Renamon and Agumon. I think that just gives us a better chance in general. Let's have a look at what we can change around. I may have gone a bit overkill on the money, but I'm also like Ultra Charges I can buy in a second. Boost Ring, Counter Crest. Water Ring, Counter Crest. Boost Ring, Counter Crest, yeah. So, who's going into the battle? We're going to be using Sakuyamon, definitely, for the fight. Who has 861... See, Myotismon has more speed, but Sakuyamon has way more spirit and more thunder tolerance, which will boost the damage of our thunder technique. Is it because of water? No, see, Canondramon has the best machine resistance and the best water resistance and the most defense. So in every way, Canondramon is the best I could do with Munmon. Let's see, 247. See, Wargreymon resists water better, but Metal Gurumon resists machine better. But his fire tolerance is way higher, so his fire damage would be better. His spirit is better. Wargreymon's attack is better, but it doesn't matter because I'm using more special attacks. Yeah, no. Wargreymon is still the best one I can use. Right. Let's try this again. I'm going to finish off by buying just as many Ultra Charges as I can here. I've got the best things... Oh, actually, no, that's another thing I want to look at is... Yeah, we can max out and still have 33,000 bit. Is there any weapon that would give us a boost? Renamon is the big one I need to look at damage-wise. No, Millennium isn't better. That's better attack, but we don't care about attack. That would boost Renamon's attack to 999. That's interesting. That would give us as much damage output as possible on Munmon. The problem is, Munmon's not really attacking as much as tanking for us. We don't want to lower our spirit, no. I can't really boost equipment any further, unfortunately. What about the Gulf Sword? The Gulf Sword would boost our damage up. It lowers our speed a bit, our defense goes down. I don't think that's worth it, really. Maybe it is, though? No, I don't know. I was hoping one of these would be really good for Renamon, but no. Generally, what we've got for that is better. Defensive-wise, that would boost our damage all the way up to 999, which is nice. That would give us a much better chance in damage output on Munmon. Maybe I'll try it. Let's get the cannon, because we can always decide against it if it doesn't work out well. If this doesn't work, I can always change back to equipment. I only wish I could buy more than 99 like this, but I understand why we can't, that's fine. I'm going to leave the rest of my bit as it is. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I don't need to heal, because everyone's topped up. Let's save, and then let's try this again. We're on 2 hours and 27 minutes right now. We got through Datamon, so we did manage to beat one single Digimon. Why am I trying to? No. Let's save, because I don't want to lose what I've just bought. The little extra prep I've done. Is there any chips that would help us as well? I wonder. If I have enough, I might just quickly go buy a chip or two for Renamon. Renamon is the key Digimon I need for this fight, because Agumon I'm not worried about. I think Agumon's damage is fine. Munmon just has to tank hits, and Agumon and Munmon are going to be my tankier ones who are there to try and take hits on the Bulbmon. The problem is they both have different weaknesses. Renamon is basically there to try and deal as much as we can to them. Let's see how much a speed and a... Let's see how much how much spirit costs to boost up with chips. Because I really want to try, I'm giving this an earnest try. Like, that first attempt was a first attempt, and I messed up. But I feel like, honestly, I was in, like, a bit of a loop anyway with healing items. I don't think I was going to get through that. Yeah, we want the chips. Let's see. How much do the chips cost? It's just too much. Spirit and wisdom. Spirit, we can get 2 spirit chips to use for you, at least. That's just too much, right. Don't have weapons. Armor, anything really expensive? Yes and no, not really. Yeah, let's get rid of you as an armor. This is why having all this equipment ended up being so useful, because I can just sell things now. But I'm not gonna use the equipment anymore, so no. Right. Let's see what we can do if we buy... How many can we buy? 37. Not bad, but I don't want to buy that. 27 of them. We'll buy one more, so we have 30 of them we can use on just Renamon. Speed would be nice, but I don't know how many we can get. We can only get 5. 5 speed would be okay, I guess. 1 wisdom, sure. Let's try that and see where we're at. I know I'm doing a lot of prep here, but honestly, I kind of have to. With how powerful they're dealing damage to me. 3, okay. Let's go for 30 of these onto Renamon. The more damage I can deal, the better. I think machine and water tolerance would be more likely to help than defense, but I don't know. It's kind of hard because defense would help a lot actually. I'm generally tempted to just sell all my equipment now that I'm not using, so I can just get the stats as high as I possibly can on Renamon. Renamon is the star Digimon I need for this fight, really. Let's see what the stats are on now, to how we feel about this. Because these only give a max of 10, unfortunately. So, what are you on now, Renamon? Where are we at on stats? We have 872 Spirit, which feels way better. 848 Speed feels a lot better. 519 Wisdom's not bad. That feels better. I definitely feel better about that. Munmon. Okay. What can Renamon do for the defense side? Yes, the defense is the real problem. Like, 400 is just not enough to take. Same with Agumon, really. Alright. Let's buy as many defense things as we can for Renamon. Munmon and Agumon are just going to have to deal with it, because I want Renamon to at least take 1 single hit. That's the thing I need here. don't have a... That's fine. Just sell them all. Everything is going to be sold here. Everything but accessories for now. Buy. Let's get as much defense armor. How much? 45 we can get. How much does 45 give us on Renamon? I know I've just done like 3 save sessions in a row, but quite frankly, I am scared for this fight. And I don't mind because we've got all the way through the game, I've shown off the equipment, I've shown off my Digimon. Now we just gotta beat this boss, and I think the only way I'm gonna beat this boss now is with just a mad stat grind. So this is really my best way to get stats up. So apologies for all this menu nonsense, but I got to see what the boss was like. I've seen that I need more damage, I need more speed. Let's see how much of a difference this makes. At the current level that we're at. Obviously my HP isn't the highest, my tolerances aren't the highest. Like, I have issues, yes, but it is what it is. Maybe some machine tolerance would be good to get for the last bit of money, because I'm going to just sell my weak accessories. I'm hoping that this bit of armor helps us out though, as much as possible. Again, sorry about the fast menu clicking, but there's just a lot to get through here. I need Renamon as much armor as I can give it to get that defense up a bit. Right. Check the status. What are you on now, Renamon? 700 defense. That is beautiful. That will do. That will absolutely do for this. Alright, let's go save. I think that'll be enough. No, I'm gonna just a little more stats would be great. We've got no more weapons or armor to sell. What about accessories? How much can I get? I don't want to get rid of certain things, like some of these are really good items. Yeah, no. I'll get rid of the weak power ones, because I don't need those anymore. Did I get rid of my firepower S? I don't know, I got rid of what power S? Nice power S. I got rid of my firepower S, didn't I? Oh well. Here's what it is. Oh, I've got bolt power 2. I didn't realise I had 2 bolt power 2s, that's cool. Right. What can we buy with that money there? I think a metal chip would be good. I think a machine tolerance would be good. I think a water tolerance would be good as well. And with the last bit of money, can we boost any stats at all? The only stat we can boost is charisma. Sure. We'll buy 3 charisma chips. With that said, that's as much as I can do for stats. It's all going on to Renamon, because Renamon is our star Digimon for this fight. There are 2 of the 3 Digimon are weak to Renamon, and the last one's weak to Agumon, spoiler alert. Just get our charisma up a little bit, because charisma, I believe, increases critical hit chance. Tiny bit of water tolerance. Tiny bit of machine tolerance. And there you go. That is as much as I can give to Renamon. Let's save, because I don't want to have to do that ever again. It is a shame that we got rid of all our exclusive equipment, but we're at the end of the game. This is the final boss of the post game. I think it's fine that I do this. Back to Amaterasu City, back to the inn. Let us... I only wish there was like a chip for HP, that would be great. Because fire tolerance when you train in the gym can boost your HP. But I don't know what other stats boost HP when you train them in the gym. Right. This will be the fight after this, I promise. I just want to see if this makes the difference. Doing that little stat boost there. It's the equivalent of me going around fighting enemies for hours on end to get some level ups and then using them to train at the gym. At this point in the game, I've got to just do the best I can with what I've got. And I think Renamon is the Digimon that just collapses way too quickly, and we need that not to happen. If I've done this right, this should go way better than that last attempt did. Did that just go up like 30 seconds? Like 30 minutes rather on my overall time. If that did, that's insane. But okay, everyone's equipped, right? Check the status one last time. I don't want any mistakes here. Boost ring to boost our speed. Counter crest. Water ring to boost water tolerance. Yes. Yes. Boost ring for speed. Counter crest. Yes. Let's go. Round 2 with Kurt. Now that I know how deadly he is, let's see if this goes any better. We beat the 4 leaders. We got everything. We know what you have to say. We saw it a moment ago. Take me down that elevator to the arena. Alright, Kurt. Round 2. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Bring it on, Kurt. I'm ready for you this time. Hopefully. I pray. This is the best prep I can do for this. Digimon. First Digimon. We need to thunder and water. Renamon, show them the lightning bolt. Oh, what a difference. Immediately, like, nearly double the damage. But what about our defense and our speed? Okay, so speed didn't even impact that. Defense didn't even impact that. Still dead. But, you know what? We almost took it better than last time, so... Not atrocious. Sure, I'll take it. Let's try Cannondramon next with our Dynamo Cannon attack. Let's see if this does any more damage now that I've given the... gone them all in on attack with our two-handed weapon. $600. It's better than what it was. Let's go. Really? Ugh. Maybe a counter crest to take him out. No. How much does he get? How much does he get? 500. So Dynamo Cannon does more if it hits. Problem is that's a big if. I mean, 649 is good, but it's not good enough right now. I don't think that matters that he did it twice in a row. I think it always gives the same amount back. So if he keeps doing that, that'll waste turns at least. Datamon's just annoying, really. He's definitely the easiest Digimon. I say that loosely because he still did a lot to me. Ooh, 1,000, that was good damage. Well, Monmon's going to go down here. Spooked. That's fine. War Greymon's coming in now. They will get health back at the minute, but that's fine while I go I need to life disc my other Digimon up anyway. I can't really afford to switch Digimon, so even if he does heal all his health back, I just gotta deal with it. We're in this for the long haul. We don't end until we win this battle or we get another game over. But that game over was my fault, to be fair. I completely messed up the healing turn there. But I honestly think it was for the best, so I could get the training in the end. 320. Alright, Agumon. I would like to block some of these. Jesus, that did so much damage. Right. Yeah, I'm going to heal up here. I don't want to just rush things. There's the heal. Just to be annoying. See, if he uses auto recover, not a big deal, because that stays on the field permanently anyway. So him doing that doesn't really affect me. Giga Fire is my best technique, even though Datamon's not that weak to fire. The multi-hitting side of it helps. 4 or 5, that's not terrible actually. All my hard work's getting undermined by this stupid Datamon. Could we evade any of these? Jesus, okay, no. No. Gotta heal up again. Unfortunately, I don't really have the level advantage to be able to, and the stats to be able to just, you know, out damage him. So this is going to be a lot of healing, a lot of counter crests, and attacking if I can get an attack in. Try again. I would love to take him out of counter. The ideal situation here is that I take Datamon out of a counter attack, so I can switch in my Renamon when we get into the next Digimon. And I can life disc as well, possibly, but I don't know. I didn't survive Datamon's attack, so I'm not confident I'll be able to take a full-on attack with Renamon. But I did do more damage to Datamon. Alright, Datamon's down. That's one Digimon gone at least. And it wasn't technically my turn, it was a counter-attack turn. So I want to heal up Agumon this turn. Although, a bit of me also wants to go for a big attack here. I'm going to Giga Fire, because I know Agumon's not surviving much here. We got 3 hits in, 600 damage, okay. We got a little hit to start us off. Mad Pump will probably kill. In fact, it will. Yeah. How much does it do? 2, 2, 2, 2, yeah. Unfortunately, it does so much damage. I need to just get Sakuyamon in here and deal as much as we can to Bulbmon. Before they start speeding up, we gotta get the damage out. Come on, Renamon. This is the problem with Wisdom, is that with their freaking... the accuracy. Can we take one Mad Pump now? No, we cannot. That is really annoying, because it looks like we're close to taking it, but we're just barely under the threshold. So yeah, unfortunately all that boosting didn't really matter in the end. Which is very annoying, but oh well. Maybe that's a crit, maybe I'm just getting unlucky. We'll see. As long as they keep being aggressive, I actually rather have them attack me than not. 1,600, okay. Good. That's good a bit of damage there. Mad Pump, does this kill? Yes, it does. How much? 4,000. Okay, that's probably a crit. We go to Renamon next. We always end on Agumon, because he's the bulkiest one on my team. Now I know I keep missing. I have to hit Lightning Bolt. It's the best thing I've got from Bulbmon. Oh, look at that damage though. It's so good. Mad Pump's gonna kill, unfortunately. Oh, Renamon! Oh my god, Renamon! Oh, I hate this, but I've got to go for it. I have to go for the attack while I can. No, I had to. If I didn't go for the attack there, I would have regretted it before this started speeding up. Alright. So far we're okay, but this could go bad quickly here. Yeah, he really doesn't want to be hit now. So Mad Pump will kill, but that's good to know that I can at least take one Mad Pump before we go down. So it deals, what, 1,600? Yeah. So Renamon can actually now take one Mad Pump. That's an enormous difference from last time. This already feels like a way better fight. I've gone through way less healing items. In fact, I probably was a bit overkill with the amount of healing items I got, but I just wanted to be sure we could do this. Got a life disc and 2 partners. Regular attack. How much? 2,100. This hits, that'll take it out. Yeah! Down goes Bulbmon, and this is the best Digimon to have in. Alright, Kurt's final Digimon. The final battle of the game is with Armageddon, who was on the... it was the second to last boss of the game, actually, that we battled. Again, Armageddon hits really hard, so you cannot underestimate this guy. But we've come this far. Armageddon is weak to fire, so we need Agumon for this now. Renamon, you have been amazing. You have really helped us through this fight. This fight wouldn't have been really possible without Renamon, unless I got lucky counter crests. But, as we fight this final Digimon now, this is just a reminder that counter crest isn't everything in the game. Elemental weaknesses really do help a lot. I'm going to actually try this, because I'm going to go down anyway. This game is more than just elemental weakness, more than just counter crest, like a lot of people say it is. There's a lot of strategy with the different weaknesses, and learning what Digimon are weak to is really satisfying when you can deal those big damage numbers. That's half the reason we were able to take out Bulbmon and Datamon here, with Renamon in particular. But yeah. I'm going to start with Giga Fire, see how much it does, and go from there. How much does Giga Fire do? Even just one hit. 400, not bad. I really want to go for Terra Force, but I just don't think it's going to hit, unfortunately. 2,500, that's a... I was going to say, that would be a huge counter if that hit. Alright. Gotta heal up with the Ultra Charge first. You know, I'd love to evade an attack. Oh my god, okay, well I guess Armageddon's faster than I thought he was. I thought it was a lot slower than that. Nope, apparently not. Alright. You'll see I'm trying to really take my time in this fight with how difficult he is. Like I say, Care is a very high level, very powerful boss. So, my best advice is just level grind and then do what I did where you get all the chips and things to help you out. Focus on the elemental weaknesses in particular. Make sure you got your counter crest and just give it your best shot, I guess. What does it count as? I don't know, just Dynamo Cannon. Let's face it, Mon, you're not going to be the one to do this. How much does that do? 300. Yeah, it's like nothing. The good thing about Armageddon is he doesn't have any special techniques. It's just all about big, powerful damage that he deals. Alright, I'm taking a risk here to try Terra Force. Let's see if we can land a Terra Force. We haven't really shown it off much in this playthrough, and I think it's a really cool looking attack. It might miss, but let's try it anyway. No, we hit. Nice. 300. Okay. I swear he's weak to fire. I think he's got a lower special defense than physical defense. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna life disc now, so that we've got the backup while I also life disc. We want to always have an extra Digimon ready. Oh, good try anyway, Agumon. Right. Let's see about our special attack. Digimon. Probably should have healed, but let's see what happens. Actually, this is the worst time for me to do this, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the worst time for me to do this. Oh, what was I thinking? It's gonna hurt. Oh, you survived. Nice! Renamon. Jeez. Okay, well. Just after celebrating as well. Actually, not the worst outcome, because they've used 2 attacks in a row. It's guaranteed that Munmon will get to move next. So, bring in Cannondramon. We'll go for a life disc, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Armageddon is just really fast, really powerful, but he's just an attacker. He doesn't have healing, he doesn't speed his stats up, so honestly, I'd argue Datamon's probably the easiest of the 3. Armageddon is scary, but you can do it. You've got this far through the game, don't give up now. He's just got enormous HP though as well, which isn't great. Let's see about Devil Buster. I don't think he counts like a demon type Digimon. Oh, he does! Wait, that did good. That did 600 damage, so he is an evil Digimon. Alright. Good try, okay. Right. Going back to Wargravon, and I'm going to try a Giga Fire. If I get a 10, I'll life disc after. Because Terra Force didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. So Giga Fire is the way to go. Man. Oh, and it would have done so much had it have hit as well. Alright. Do we get the counter? We do get the counter, actually. Amazing. Oh, it's coming down to the wire now. No, I've got a life disc. I can't risk anything here. Because speed is such a scary thing here. I've got a life disc. Right. Good try, anyway. I wonder if my Otismon would be better. But I feel like Sakuyamon does more damage. Not that damage is what matters right now, because we're basically just counter-cresting. But I kind of have to. There's just no way around it. Right. There's the life disc. Here comes his big attack. Unfortunately, we're also not evading at all, which is really annoying. Is this going to end with a counter crest? Nope. Yeah, I got 2 attacks in as well. Just to rub it in a little bit further. Right. No. See, Agumon's less likely to get the multiple thing in. Honestly, I'm going to actually go Black War Greymon. I think he can take a dark attack better. You can see such a difference in design, but that's fine. Alright, let's go Giga Fire and see how much we can do. Let's try and finish this guy off. Go Black War Greymon. Oh, he blocked all 3. That would have done so much damage as well. I do not want to risk too much in this fight. Even if it ends with a counter crest, that's fine. Yes! And down goes Armageddon, and that is the final boss beaten. Down goes Care, we won. Oh, I'll take it, sure. And no one leveled up, great. 5,000. And we gained the Recover Crest from the Datamon, okay. Sure. I don't need it, but sure. I did it! I beat Kurt! Congratulations, Green Sea. You beat me fair and square. Now you're the new strongest tamer. Thank you. Soon, Digimon Online will be restored. As the first world champ, you should take on all the challenges that will come from around the world. Me, the first world champ? Well, I'll try to do my best. I'll be counting on you. You still have some time, though. Until then, fight more and get even stronger. Don't worry, I'm going to be the strongest world champ ever. Oh my god. Just curious. You must be pretty strong if you can beat Kurt. But you've only just begun your tamer training. I wish you good luck to you and all the Digimon. I can't wait to see what kind of tamers come along. I will be watching all of your battles very carefully. Okay, still don't have anything to say about that. There you go, we have beat Kurt. We beat the final boss of the game. Unfortunately, there's nothing, no extra cutscene or anything after that. But we got the victory. That is the final boss beat. And that is Digimon World 2003 finished. It's bittersweet because I really love this game, but it's time we move on to other games. So let's wrap things up here. Digimon World 2003 is my all-time favourite game of all time. I've talked endlessly throughout this live stream series about it, but as we just save our game here and wrap things up, let me just go into a few little details before we finish things. So, Digimon World 2003 has a lot of flaws. There's a lot of backtracking. Some of the enemies just become ridiculously powerful out of nowhere, with level scaling not always being the best. The counter crest item's kind of broken because it deals so much damage back to enemies. So your best strat a lot of the time is just big damage equals win. And there's a lot of backtracking. People hate the backtracking of this game. However, all those problems are things I acknowledge, I understand, and there's little pet peeves I have, like the fishing I find a bit awkward to do sometimes, and I do think there's things in this game that can be difficult. But I also think this game does something no other game ever does. It hooks me every time I play it. The gameplay is simple but addictive. I love learning all the different elemental weaknesses for different Digimon. I love finding different Digimon evolution paths because it's exciting to see what new Digimon you can get, what new techniques you get. The special moves and the animations are great. Yes, there's recycled things, like most of the regular techniques are just like energy balls, but so many moves look cool in this game. Like Terra Force looks perfect. I love Metal Wolf Claw, the way that move looks as well for Metal Garurumon. Beelzemon gets a really cool attack if you manage to unlock him. But yeah, like the enemy Digimon look great. The visuals are fun and lively, like in the overworld. I really love the like sprite design of the overworld. But I also like the 3D animation. I think the evil Digimon and your Digimon look great. They're all detailed, they have the right look to them. They've got cool faces. Like, is it old? Yes. Is it pixelated? Yes. Does it still have a lot of energy to it and a lot of character to how the game's being designed? Absolutely. Does it feel like Digimon? Yes. And I love it. The story is fun. It's light-hearted, but it has some weight to it. It starts off as a fun little adventure and it ends with saving the world, which is great. Like, it's not overly complicated, and this is one of the things I don't like about modern Digimon in general. I stopped watching Digimon after Digimon Tamers because everything went on to be all about the technical side and all this sci-fi jargon, and that's not what I love about Digimon. I love the adventure, I love the fantasy creatures, I love just the world of Digimon. It's so exciting and fun and imaginative, and I think that's what Digimon World 2003 captures so beautifully. Like, this game is such a passion project. It has so much just fun to it. It's so lively and it feels like it's an era of gaming where everything was trying something different and exciting and fun. And I use that word a lot, but that really does just capture what it is that makes this my favourite game of all time. It's not the most polished game, it's not the most flawless game ever, but when I start playing this game, I can't put it down. Like, I'm having such a fun time training Digimon up and just trying different evolutions out and getting new techniques. It's just a blast. It's a fun blast. And, of course, of everything in the game, all the boss battles, the boss battles, the graphics, like, the story, that's all great, but what ties everything beautifully together is that soundtrack. Every song in this game is perfect. They're catchy, they're memorable, they capture the mood of the different sequences perfectly. You can hear it as I'm talking now, like, I'm obsessed with this save music. It's relaxing, like elevator music, but it suits perfectly that little rest after all this chaos has happened. And even the post-game. Yes, I only did it in 2 parts, but the post-game is fun. It has different boss battles to do. This is my first time doing the post-game, and I really like it. The requirement for the post-game sucks, and I really wish that could be fixed. And I hope one day we get a remake that can fix these little problems with the game, because more people need to play this game. This game deserves so much love because of how much love was put into it. And it's clear, like, I've played this game hundreds of times, as much as I want. Like, I don't usually finish it. In fact, I've only finished the game twice. But it's not because I don't enjoy playing the game. It's because I get so hooked that I start wanting to play other games because I realise I'm playing this one too much. But that's not a bad thing. I can't even put into words completely just what this game means to me as well. I grew up with this game being just a comfort game I'd play in summer, and it was just a fun game I'd just pick up and play for a few hours, and I just loved it. It was so much fun, and I used to look up all the different Digimon because I didn't know who they were before this game. And it got me interested in Digimon as a show, which is my favourite show, by the way, the original Digimon Adventure series. But yeah, I just wanted to get all that out there as we finish off Digimon World 2003, because, you know, it's kind of sad that I have to end things with this game because it's so much fun. But there's plenty of other great games to look forward to, and I'm excited for what new games to play and what old games I'm going to revisit. This playthrough was a passion project for me. It was a game I was excited to play, I was excited to share every moment with, and I hope you've all really enjoyed this playthrough because it means a lot to me, and this game means a lot to me, and I hope that maybe people have been interested in the game after watching this playthrough. Maybe if you've played it, you'll go back and play through it again. Like, there's so much to enjoy, and there's so many things to do in this game that it always gives me a good time. But yeah, with all that said, I feel like I should probably wrap things up now before I just keep ranting on about how much I love this game. I love this game! So, what's coming up next? I've got a little idea for summer, because my next big game I want to do is another RPG, and I feel like I've done a big RPG all year. I should play some smaller scale games for a bit before we jump into that game. So that'll be in Halloween. We'll be exploring Disgaea 2 Curse Memories for the PS2. Because I love the Disgaea games, and I played through the third one just over a year ago, and I figured it was time to jump back in that series. But that's not the next game. My next game is kind of going to be a little secret, but I want to go a little bit more retro. I've got a few retro games I want to just play through over summer. And the way I'll be handling it is, the first game I've got in mind, I'm going to just pop it in, play it. We'll just see how far we get. Whether we beat it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to play through the game as much as I want. And that's basically going to be the theme for this summer, is basically like a retro grab bag of games. It'll be a lucky dip what game I get. I'll weed out the games that I think are a bit too long to play through, such as like Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I love that game, but it's a little bit too long for me to what I want to do. I want to just play through a little bit of a game, just have a little chat about the game and just, you know, the usual stuff. So we've got something to look forward to next week with that. And then the week after that, Deltarune has just announced Chapter 5 is on its way. Chapter 5 Deltarune is something I've got to play. I just have to. I can't ignore it. Yes, it's another RPG, but I figure a little game in between that we'll do next week will tide you over maybe a little bit before we go into a new RPG. But I've got to play Deltarune. I can't ignore Deltarune. It's one of my favourite RPGs, and a new chapter's come in. I'm going to want to play it. You're probably going to want to know a bit about what to look forward to. So we're going to do it live. We're going to just jump in, have a crazy time, see what that chapter's like when it releases. It doesn't come out until June 24th. Whether or not I can play it on release or not depends what time it releases. If it doesn't release on the day and I'm busy that day, we'll get to it as soon as I can. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you enjoy the upcoming games that'll be coming this summer. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for joining me on this crazy Digimon World 2003 journey. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely evening and take care. Thanks for watching.